Good times.
Yeah,
Again,
those
thank
are
you for
fun.
tolerating. If I ever became too inebriated, you always rolled with the punches really well.
I don't remember ever that being an issue.
I guess not. I just remember having a lot of fun and getting really.
Yeah, I do too. I like getting Cal riled up because like the more you frustrate him, like the more unhinged he becomes, and you can tell like he's trying not to.
Right. It was. You could just see the gears ticking. Like, okay, how can I fuck this person over later?
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. Okay, so we're
Good to
rolling.
see it.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yep, all good.
Speeding.
All right, cool. All right, let me get you guys on this map because I need to figure out what you're doing immediately after you guys talked to the drowning devil.
Mm-hmm. I think we were gonna go north, see where that led, and then we were gonna swing a big hook to see where that other passageway led out of that cavern where we found all those scum and fought their king.
Yeah, you guys fought a bunch of scum last session.
The slow scum.
Well, let me describe what you see in this area. Okay. So the eastern part of this wall, um, the eastern wall of this low-ceilinged cave is riddled with 1-foot diameter holes, most of which are adorned with a circular ring of silvery metal etched with tiny runes.
Uh-oh. Hope nobody has tryptophobia.
But yeah, that's what you guys see.
Hmm. Uh, I'll hold up a hand and say to everyone, I think that there could be some sort of mechanism here. I will inspect, make sure there is no trap, and I'll get to work on that.
Okay.
And I should still have height awareness going, so I'll roll that perception. All right.
Okay. So you go in and you check things out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you start looking at this room and the tubes,
Mm-hmm.
and you can kind of actually peer into the holes, and you can make out hints of a larger room, which you assume are the is the big pump room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I guess he thought as much, but just needed to make sure.
Yeah,
And
you also notice that of the 6 tubes, one has had its metal ring pried out.
ah, um, I guess I'll ask the party, like whoever has that metal ring that was on the person of that scum king. I found the place where I think it goes to.
I don't
And
remember who has it, but yeah, we probably can give it to you.
all right, I'll grab it and then I'll go to the area where it looks like it's missing that piece and then pop it in.
Okay, you do that. You affix it back onto the pipe, and for the most part, it seems like that it's supposed to be there. Nothing in particular happens though. and you know
Mm-hmm.
that the pump itself still needs to be repaired.
Right.
But now this should function correctly.
I'll nod satisfied and tell the others, I don't think there was any more danger in this area. However, it does seem that, I mean, I can see on the map that it looks like it continues further northward. Is that something that I can see clearly?
Yeah.
Alright, and I'll inform the party as such, and does it look like it's a tight squeeze?
No, not for you. Not for the others.
Okay, then I'll continue, making sure to be alert and cautious for any sort of traps or uh, persons that might be unfriendly.
You said there's like runes around the edge, though, right? That's not like if it's
Uh,
any sort of writing, it's magical writing, right? Like I don't think it's. Well, I guess I'll roll linguistics. Like I don't think it's just like normal or like a language I recognize.
No, you think it's magical writing.
Okay, I did not have read magic prepared, so
we can ask Barry, since I believe he does.
Yeah, he'll cast read magic.
Okay. You just know that these are it's writing that enables these pumps to pump air um, throughout
Oh yeah,
the caverns.
it's the magical part of this mechanism, basically.
okay, makes sense.
Oh, so these pumps don't pump the water out, they pump air in.
Yeah, that's exactly how this pump works,
Interesting.
which is why it's magical instead of
But where
practical.
does all the water go?
Out.
Knowing
That
that
doesn't
that
make
is
sense.
knowing that that is how the pump works, is it theoretically possible to pump the water out of the cavern that the drowning devil is currently occupying?
Yes, it would. Well,
Wow.
not actually. It wouldn't pump. It probably wouldn't pump the water out of that room because when you guys were in there, you can see that there's lots of like moss and algae and like other stuff like shells and things that look like they've been there for a long time. So that room has probably always been submerged. But as
Okay.
far as like the area where you fought the scum and the other like tiled areas, those are
Mm-hmm.
probably supposed to be, not submerged.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess that's something to consider, like if we want to spend time doing that before exploring like deeper portions, but it's too bad that it can't get rid of the water around the devil. That would probably make that fight much easier. Alright, I guess I'll continue exploring northward.
I mean, we might still be able to do that though.
If we were to perhaps lead the devil into an area without water, like
No, I asked the devil where that water went, and he told me. I don't remember off the top of my head, but we could always go to the other side and stone wall it, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, you mean close it?
Or something, maybe.
Yeah, maybe like create like a dam or
ah,
You
something.
could. Yeah, it drains into the Ulubalus River.
Maybe it'll just flood the area. I don't know where the water's coming from on the other side. We haven't checked that yet.
hmm, an interesting idea to consider. Uh, should we believe that we are unable to face this devil on its own turf, and we want to spend the time and resources to do that, we should seriously consider that. Uh, yeah,
I mean, is it
and
possible we
if
just send him away? Like no fight, just banish.
If we find the
or
contract,
something?
it is. If the jurist is able to reform the contract, I do believe he might be able to.
So you can't just banish something if it has a contract.
Well, we might be able to do that too.
Uh, might be hard
We'll have to
though.
find the.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Okay.
All right. You go ahead and give me a stealth, Leon.
Alrighty.
Ordered a Wonder Burger. I need some dopamine, so I'm gonna have a hamburger.
That is a low step. And I don't believe I have any spells or anything giving me a bonus to that.
All right. So you go into this room and you check it out. The walls of this flooded cave are encrusted with filth and sludge. A mound of awful, sloppy mud, bones, and other refuse lies near the center of the cave, below a 5-foot diameter hole in the ceiling.
So there's like a pile of sludge in the room?
Yeah.
He doesn't trust it, having encountered those creatures that manifested from a bunch of like seashells that seemed to were just lying on the ground. So he's gonna, you know, back out of the room and inform the others as to what he saw, and he's gonna, you know, suppose that that hole in the ceiling leads to the well up top.
Um.
That sounds reasonable to me.
Okay.
So if that creature, I mean, if it is a creature, that pile of sludge, uh, if we are going to face it, it's probably we do it all together. Uh, are, how's everybody looking like health-wise?
I have no idea.
Fine
I'm
health
looking
wise,
fine.
combat
Fine.
wise, I don't know how much I could do
Well,
other than heal.
mhm. If we are attempting to, you know, make this place safe for our occupation, shall we try to attack that? Shall we seek a battle?
I'm good with whatever.
I don't know if I don't see the like what the point of dealing with. If you think it's like an ooze or something, I don't see the point of fighting it.
Perhaps. All right. We can just
We don't we don't need to go that way. Like we can just swim up to the uh like the dock or whatever.
I believe you are correct. And when we get those pumps working, my bombs will be working, and I can just drop them down the well and be rid of that creature. If it is, well, I'm assuming much. I'm not becoming paranoid down here. So let
You,
us be smart and continue exploring. Perhaps, Freedom, you seemed quite interested in that other passageway. And I'm referring to the one that was leading eastward, where we fought that large amount of scum.
Yeah, if you ask, just yeah, yes.
Oh, that's right. I won't. I won't. Just for IRL reasons,
Yeah,
I won't make
sorry.
you answer anything. Sorry. Just yes or no question.
My cat is consuming my lap right now, so it's making it even harder.
Oh dear. Alright, then unless anybody has any objections, we'll mosey on over that way. Alright. And I guess I'll take a minute to prepare one more potion of uh, swim.
You can
Touch of the
prepare
sea.
potions underwater? I mean, we're completely
Well,
submerged.
it's an extract.
Oh. Oh. Magic be magic!
So that it do.
I can't prepare spells down here because I need to commune with my familiar.
Oh no, you're
My
Yeah, I
familiar-
actually
burned.
don't think you can prepare spells down here because you need your alchemist lab to make your extracts.
Alright then. I'll make a note of that. And
So if we would need a detour to prepare some next
We
more
can go up
extracts,
and
or
come
that,
back
we'd have
down.
to.
Yeah, you can go up,
Yeah.
take out your alchemist lab, prepare them,
Like
and
it's-
We're
then
not
come
in
back
a
down.
hurry, but yeah.
okay,
guess
well
since
if
we're
we're
right
not in a hurry,
here-
I guess we can just do
I'm
that
gonna
real
look.
quick.
But since we're here, we're gonna look. Alright.
Yeah. Fuck
Okay,
it.
you
Fuck
see
it
that it
all.
bends a bit, and you can't see past that until you go further.
Oh, okay. Alright. Go make your potions.
Alright, I go up, make one extract, and then come back down, and I'll hand it to Freedom. It's the touch of the sea.
Okay.
So you'll get a
I can
swim speed
swim,
when
I
you
can
need it.
swim, I can swim, I can swim. Okay.
And we'll start moving down the tunnel, I'll take the lead, and I'll be stealthy and perceptive, since we don't know what's ahead.
Fucking goddammit, cat. My cat's tail is stronger than a tornado.
That sounds like it could be a haiku.
I don't know. I live in the Midwest.
Alright, well, we'll compare cat tails versus tornadoes later.
Is it just Leon going up ahead? And if so, roll me a stealth.
Alright.
I'm gonna swim a little bit behind him, but I'm gonna let him have some. Well, you're not a rogue. The fuck? I'll be right
But he is
behind
small.
Leon. I guess. I don't want him to just get himself in trouble and then be in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, you can do what you want.
Yeah. I'm probably not as stealthy, but. Should I drink that potion now?
It lasts for 6 minutes. It's probably good just for like a battle, like unless we're just like bull rushing the whole thing, but you can do it whenever you decide is prudent.
I think I remember hearing about like a group that would tackle dungeons and just stay in rounds the entire time.
Oh my god. Just so they
Like,
can
they cast
maximize
haste at
their
this-
potions and everything.
Yeah, like if they cast haste in the first battle, they're like, we're staying in rounds, and they'd like go round per round through the dungeon to try to like speed run it.
Screw
know.
that. Speed run it, but take 5 hours.
Oh yeah, it takes forever.
Well,
but,
a
like,
lot of the Pathfinder rule things,
Yeah.
like within the adventure path, actually like talk as if you are in rounds when they're not.
mhm.
Alright, so what you see
Yep.
here is phosphorescent lichen covers the walls of this large flooded cavern, giving it the eerie atmosphere of a cathedral devoted to some watery god. To the north, a hand-carved circular tunnel angles upward before curving to the east. And it looks so hand-carved that you think this might go into the sewers at some point.
Oh.
But you also see that there is something here. Like up near the roof of this place, there is a very large tentacled creature.
Oh.
Good thing for the drinking.
I'll bring my
And
keyboard to my
Freedom,
lap.
did you roll stealth?
No, but I'll try to find that.
You should have a pretty decent one with the cloak that you have.
What? I have a cloak. Oh yeah, like the elven cloak or something.
Yep. Cloak of Elvenkind.
No, because I upgraded my armor.
Mm.
Noisy in water too.
Okay. It doesn't see Leon, but it notices Freedom.
Did I roll? Oh
Okay.
yeah, no. The cloak wouldn't have saved me. I didn't even have modding.
And it has very noticeable like eyes, and they narrow on you, and it like
Oh.
detaches itself from the ceiling, and it looks like it's gonna start swimming towards you. So go ahead and roll me initiative.
All right, time to drink
like
that
an
potion, I
octopus to
guess.
me.
Oh.
Hmm.
Let me zoom in.
I'm going to dismiss my heightened awareness to gain a bonus.
Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, I seen her. Shoot.
Pretty much just like drop my dice. I didn't even roll across the screen. That's what I get for doing that. Ooh, like
Did I roll? No.
I didn't even do anything with the dice. I just
So
double clicked
slow.
the initiative.
you can double click. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can drag and
Oh
drop
yeah,
as
That's
I
good to
don't
know.
actually roll the dice.
Well, you can do some
I
like
like-
fun
You
stuff
can
with that,
drag
though.
it
Like,
into
you
the
can
hotbar, but if you ever update it on your sheet, it does not update the hotbar.
That's yeah.
Yeah. I just
Yeah,
like
and you can do
rolling.
some like trick
It's
rolls
visual.
and stuff like that too. Like I think if you hit the Alt key or something, you can like spin it or
You can spin the
something
die,
too.
yeah.
But yeah,
I miss the in-person dice, man.
yeah. I do think that Fantasy Grounds like dice are like they're definitely nicer than like Roll20s.
Yeah. At least you can change the color.
Yeah.
I think you
Okay,
can
did we
change
get
them
everybody's initiative?
in Roll20 too, but yeah, they're pretty basic in
Teddy
Roll20.
picked up my hamburger.
Looks
Yeah.
like it.
It's gonna be here.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll start us off.
Wait, is it a real hamburger secret?
No, there's a
Okay,
place
just
called
making
Burger
sure.
Den that sells the
Aman.
Beyond Burgers.
Okay.
It's your turn, although I guess you haven't really seen too much at the moment.
Yeah,
All you
I
know
don't
is that
know what.
Leon and Freedom are up there looking at stuff.
Yeah, maybe I see like. I mean, Amon's got really good sense of motive. I can maybe tell that they're distressed about something. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to activate the tribal cooperation and give everyone bond in mind. And I'm not going to move anywhere because I don't think there's anywhere reasonable for me to move right at the moment. But that's how I'm going to start things out. I'm just going to put that up.
Okay. Then Caleb, it's your turn. And with the tribal cooperation and bonded mind, you can tell that Amon feels like there's something going on, and that Freedom and Leon see something that's probably at least
Yeah, I
mildly
mean,
distressing.
you can ask them telepathically now if you want. What do you
Yeah,
see
yeah, that's
there?
fine. I'm trying to count squares, but our tokens aren't locked, so I can't count well. 5,
Okay, I can lock
10,
them. There you go.
15,
Just use
20,
the
25.
right left click.
Just
together
say,
to draw.
"Hey,
Yeah, I
Game
don't like
Master,
that
can you
thing.
lock tokens?" Like,
That's what I
Yeah,
said.
I did.
yeah, but the way you word it, like, I don't know.
I'm gonna move up. What kind of armor do I have? I only have 20-foot move, don't I? Yeah, this is unfortunate.
Like
I'm just gonna delay because
Okay.
too many people in the way. Like I could double move in there and die, but that doesn't sound fun.
Leon.
All right. Am I able to identify what this creature is?
You may if you roll me a Knowledge Arcana.
All right.
Okay. You know that this is a magical beast.
Mm-hmm.
You also know that while it looks like an octopus or a squid, it's not quite that. Um, it has resistance to cold, and it's got some poison.
Mm-hmm.
And you're pretty sure that this thing is semi-intelligent.
Okay. I will communicate that to the group, and it looks like it's big, so it's probably got like some sort of reach, it looks like.
Yeah, you think it does have a significant amount of reach.
All right. Let's see. I'll tell, you know, Freedom that you might not be able to see me, but I will still be here. And I'll drink an extract of invisibility. And after that, I will use a move action to take a potion out of my pack, because you're able to use potions underwater, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I do. And I'm taking a potion of Touch of the Sea out of my pack.
Okay.
That's my turn.
And you're staying where you are?
Oh, I mean, I can't 5-foot step. I used a move action
Oh, yeah, I
to take
guess you're
something
right.
out of my pack.
Okay. Well, it doesn't notice you as much at the moment, although it might in a bit.
Somebody behind you's being way too clanky.
So it's gonna swim down closer to like the level you guys are basically walking on,
Mm-hmm.
and it extends a tentacle all the way to Freedom, who is 15 feet away.
Mm,
Gross.
yeah. I think my AC is accurate right
And
now.
you're gonna be
Wait, do
flat-footed
I
for
have
this, so I gotta push the flat-footed button.
Oh, do I have bark skin still on me?
You should.
Probably?
It
Okay.
lasts 10 minutes per level, and you had it for an hour.
Cool. Then yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Then does 25 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna take some damage. And it's going to attempt to grab you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, with the grab.
Well, now the good news is it just brings me closer to it. It's fine.
Yeah, then you can just slap it with your mace.
I don't have my mace out
Oh,
right
it
now. I have
actually
that
does not succeed in
potion.
grabbing you.
Nice.
That's its turn then.
Okay.
See, all these tentacles come out and they're like, they do that, What damage type are tentacles again? They're kind of weird.
Bludgeoning, I believe.
Probably bludgeoning, yeah.
But he probably doesn't have the normal penalties because it's aquatic, so.
I think it's bludgeoning, like, slashing, actually, yeah, but it's aquatic, so it wouldn't take the penalties anyway. But yeah, Barry, it's your turn. You see, like, a bunch of tentacles
tentacle
reach out and they slap Freedom around a little bit.
So she's hurt or he's hurt. he pulls out his Cure Light Wounds wand, and you will go up and he'll freedom. He'll cast the spell and then move up and place a hand on him.
Okay. And yeah, it says that tentacles are bludgeoning and sometimes slashing damage.
Was I able to identify it as being evil? Or
You're not sure.
any sort? Okay.
It looks kind of fiendish, but you don't think it's actually like a devil.
Hmm.
So there's a chance it might be evil.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And if that's your turn, then freedom.
Um. uh, I can't see that number. Is that 15 damage I have?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
15 damage, and then it healed you for 9.
alright. I'm going to drink that potion. But I think that provokes.
It is an extract though, so I don't know if you benefit from the same thing that alchemists do as not provoking when you drink an extract.
I'm pretty sure it's still gonna provoke.
It won't provoke due to where you are.
But it reached me earlier.
Yeah, it can
Had
reach
cover.
you, but you do have like a bit of cover because it's reaching into a smaller area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
if you have
fair.
cover, you
Plus,
don't provoke.
Leon's in front of you.
Okay. And then, I'm gonna go ahead and swift action lay on hands myself. Actually, yeah. And then move action, I'll pull out my, the Morning Star.
Okay.
And now I can swim! Like, I can actually swim!
All right. Is that your turn then?
Yeah.
There's a little bit of room now, so I'll take my turn now, I guess.
Okay.
I
Caleb then.
just want to move closer.
It wants to get in front of Amon, so Amon can't take that square.
I guess. Well, I don't know.
I
This
don't
is
have
a
you.
tight corridor. Can
It
I see
is.
this to study it from here?
Yeah, you can kind of see it.
All right, I'll use my standard action to study. And that's my turn. Sorry if I took your spot, Pluto.
No, it's fine.
All right, I'm on.
I just need to be able to see the party, and which I can, for what I want to do this turn. And that is, I'm going to cast haste on all allies.
Oh, so it's good I moved up then
Nice.
to make sure I was in it.
You would have been in it anyway, but I was just checking that. But yeah, barely. But yeah, now it's not even. It's yeah, perfectly easy. So that's. I'm not gonna move anywhere. I'm just gonna put the haste up on everyone. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Leon, you're invisible.
Yeah. So I got one potion in one hand. I'm going to take out another potion from my pack. and it's gonna be touch injection. So I'm gonna drink that. And since I drink touch injection while I'm holding another potion in my hand, the touch of the sea, I absorb it into my body, and I can deliver it as a touch attack to an ally if I want to. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'll be doing next turn. And I communicate that via the tribal cooperation to Caleb that I'll be able to make him swim next round. And telling him, that there's this creature, etc.
Sure. So wait, what do you want me to do? You want me to stay where I am, or you want me to move up next to you?
Bray heard that. He'll
If
move back. He'll let you have a spot.
I think Caleb can, stay where he is or move up. Either way, because I'll be able to move around and touch him as needed.
Oh boy.
On this thing's turn, it's going to attack Freedom again because it can still see him.
Okay.
Oh, roll the same thing.
Lame.
And it's going to try to grab you again.
Is Freedom still flat-footed? I'm just wondering where it's getting that +2 from.
No.
It's getting it from its template.
Okay.
Alright, so this time it grabs Freedom. And it's going to pull Freedom
Okay.
closer.
Okay, well, I mean, that's
Hey,
fine.
making more room.
You're in melee with it now. And whenever it makes a successful grapple check, it doesn't have
wait.
constrict. Instead, it
on.
bites.
I never get this opportunity to use this. Let me double check.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. It's against a compulsion effect. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to try and bite you. Now after it's grabbed you. So yeah, unlike a constrict, this is a separate attack. So your armor might... Oh, there we go. Your armor protected you from the bite. But it's got you grappled, and it is considered grappling now.
Pluto, does your bonded mind only allow you to cast personal spells on other people, or does it affect everybody? Like everybody has the ability to do that?
Yes, because bonded mind isn't what actually is letting me do that. There's another feat called share spells that's letting me do that.
Oh, okay.
And then
Okay.
it lets me do it on anybody who has bonded mind.
Okay. I was just wondering.
Yeah, it's a good question. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think you can actually get the share spells.
Yeah, that'd be dope to
'Cause-
have two
because
people
it
that can do that.
requires, yeah, it requires an animal companion, idle, unfamiliar, or phantom. Anything that you can, like, you need to something that you can
Yeah.
already share spells with, basically. And then you're just like, I'm expanding it to include all my allies.
Yep, I can always dip, but nah, not as a cleric.
I think there's a way to get it on clerics. I don't remember. I was reading about it somewhere.
If you have a domain, probably. A certain domain, probably.
That's definitely one way to do it, yeah.
So what you gonna do? What you gonna do when
Oh, is it my
octopus
turn?
come for
Sorry.
you?
Yeah, it's your turn.
I was just asking the question. I didn't realize it was my turn. He's gonna move back. Move behind him on free up room.
Okay, yep, you swim
That's his
back.
turn.
Freedom, it's your turn. You're grappled by this thing.
Yeah, okay. Delivery boy is gonna be here really soon. I'm gonna stay in the grapple. I'm gonna try to hit it twice with my uh, weapon I pulled out. This one.
Okay. Oh, you get a
You can
hit.
try to hit it 3 times. You're hasted.
Oh.
Alright, 2 hits. Got it once, got it twice.
Sweet.
Alright, you put some damage on it.
Okay.
Nice.
He's fighting the Kraken right now.
It's not
Caleb, it's
inky.
your
It
turn.
doesn't count.
Okay.
The
Hmm. So I know Leon wants to touch me, so I think what I'll do is I'll take a total defense action, and then I'm just going to move up in front of Leon to here.
Alright, you may do that.
And is he going to attack me, I assume?
No, it's grappling freedom.
Oh, okay. That is my turn. I kind of figured since it had so many tentacles that it could grapple and take
Mon.
AOs.
Well, it can, but it had to have taken a -20 on its grapple against me. And if it did, then yeah, it
To do
totally
that?
could take
Okay.
attack of opportunities.
Yeah, some of the really big things you fight that have like absurdly high grapple checks can try doing that sometimes. And like it's sometimes gonna be worth it if you're doing a free grapple anyway, right? So I guess I'll move up. I don't know. The problem here is I don't know there's a whole lot useful I can do here because of how this is set up. Because I'd like to get like I don't know, maybe the other side of it, but so yeah, I think I'm just moving up closer, and I think that's all I got.
Okay. Leon.
All right. I am going to touch Caleb and deliver the Touch of the Sea potion that I absorbed earlier to him. So now he has a 60-foot swim speed since he's also hasted. Uh, and this creature, is it kind of like floating above the water? Like, is there like a 5-foot space underneath it?
No, it's basically on the floor. It's very close to the floor, so it's basically touching.
Okay.
But I'm gonna
Is
say that
there?
this cavern is like 15 feet tall, so it does still take up a
Mhm.
bit of room.
Okay. I was just wondering if there's any way that I can move around it to
You
get
would have
onto
to
the other
try and
side of it.
swim over it. But it's grappling right now, so it shouldn't take an attack of opportunity against you.
Yeah, plus I'm also invisible, but who knows what that means underwater. I mean, I'm sure you do, but I think I'll try to swim over it. Ugh, I don't have a swim speed. So I guess I'll just take out my other potion of swimming. That way, next turn I'll be able to help Caleb flank.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
On its turn, it's gonna start by attempting to confirm the grapple.
Gross.
Roll a 1. Damn it.
So it's going to confirm the grapple, and it's not going to do damage. What it's going to do is it's going to move itself back 15 feet and drag Freedom with it.
Oh.
And because it's still maintaining the grapple, it gets to make a free bite as per its bite rules. Uh-oh.
Damn it.
Well, that's a critical.
Now, does Freedom have
Ooh.
something that allows it to re-roll a critical?
Yeah, but my food's gonna be here, so just let it be.
Okay. Yeah, it swims back with Freedom, and it takes a big old chunk out of him,
Yeesh.
and that's its turn. Bury.
So, okay. Hmm. Yeah, I didn't see what happened, but I was planning on moving in. And then, so I'm gonna move here first. But like, as soon as he sees freedom, like condition, he'll try to move all the way up to free. Oh, what? Yeah.
Yeah, and you're hasted, so if you got your little freedom of movement ability, you could actually move your full speed through the water.
Yep.
It's broken. Anytime you move into someone else's token, it will never let you move your own token again.
Oh, whoops.
So you're gonna have to
Sorry.
just restart your movement, grab your token, and move it to wherever you want to move to, just directly.
I would reach there, so I'll just go straight there.
Okay.
And yeah, I use my ability to move freely, like ignore difficult terrain, just run on
Okay.
the ground.
Yeah, you got haste, so
Yeah, and he's going to as he was moving, I guess. Can you cast the spell while moving? No, probably not, huh?
you
No.
cast it before you move.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that. I'll cast Cure Serious Wounds
Okay.
and then place it
And then
on
it'll deliver it.
Freedom. Yep.
Mhm.
Let me pull it up.
Okay, you heal a bunch. Almost as
Nice.
much as it did in damage.
And that's his turn.
Okay, Freedom, it's your turn.
Ooh, okay.
You were healed in the same round. Because of like how water works and it being dense, I'm gonna say that you have not actually dropped your weapons when you went unconscious.
I went unconscious? Oh.
For a
Yeah,
moment,
you're
yeah,
dying.
it
Yeah,
put
you
you
got
down to
crit for 30
dying.
damage.
Dang. I would have used something,
But you're
I
just
wasn't
grappled right now.
available, so that's fine though. Okay. So I still have my weapon?
Yes, I'm gonna say that you do.
Then yeah, I'll full round it with that
And you have
haste
haste
attack.
on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a... Oh, nice.
Ha! Crit it right back.
So you got one hit and one critical. Alright, nice. And then... Alright, some good damage. Hit it back for 20.
What is my
So
Roll
can
two
heavily
20s.
hurt after that.
2 20s in a
Yeah.
row.
I'm gonna go ahead and swift action heal myself.
That sounds like a good idea.
Oh, I think I just healed it. Oh well.
I'll take the 8.
It's fine.
I'll give it 8 back.
I'm just trying to make friends.
You really want to make use of that
Frenemies.
ability that lets you heal yourself when you heal other people.
Yeah, I do, but I keep taking all the damage, so.
No, that's what he's saying is you were healing the creature so that you could heal yourself.
Yeah, the feet.
Caleb, it's your turn.
Okay. I will move up and I don't know, try and attack it.
I'm
And probably
sorry,
eat
I
an
gotta make
AOO
a
or something.
phone call. I'll be right back.
You're good, Freedom. You don't provoke because it's still grappling freedom.
Oh, is it? I thought when she went down and all that, it dropped her, but okay.
Nope, it didn't drop her. It intended to eat the
Uh,
elf man looking thing. I know Freedom's an Asimar, but he's very pretty.
let's see. I
He
need
looks like a very
to
tasty snack.
target it. I need to power attack it with my scythe. Button. That's a good roll. It's an 18.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good roll.
Oh,
Well, you managed to bring it down.
Yeah, it
do
already
nothing
it
but the
already
killing
took
blow. Okay.
yeah. It already took like a crit from freedom too, so
1-2 punched it back.
Yep. You slash at this thing, and you draw blood, enough of it that it kind of like begins to like deflate and struggle. Its tentacles writhing about, dropping freedom, and it slumps feebly on the floor of the cavern, and its eyes kind of start to like roll upwards and become cloudy.
we out of combat then?
Yes, we are.
Okay. I'm gonna move up and try to do a knowledge check on this thing now that I can get a better look at it. I don't think I ever really
Sure.
got a look at it the entire combat. It's very
Give me knowledge
claustrophobic.
arcana.
Dang, I always seem to roll good on these knowledge checks. Not on
Okay,
attack
so
rolls.
you know what I told Leon about it having cold resistance, and it actually does have a poison, which I'm gonna have to ask Secret to roll for because he got bit. But you do think that this thing has whatchamacallit, it's not fiendish itself, but there is something um like a little bit unholy about it. Especially once you see its blood like coming out of it. That its blood is actually infused with fiendish magic. So like it makes a very inky, like sickening kind of like smoke screen underwater with it.
Alright.
But anyway,
But it's
let's
it
see.
probably wasn't summoned here. It was
Very,
probably
very channeled.
probably
And
swam here.
negated it.
Yeah, probably got here from the river or whatever. But Freedom, are you there, or is she getting stuff?
I think she might still
She might
be
still be
on
on
the
that
phone
phone
call.
call or whatever she was talking
Okay,
about.
yeah. Yeah, she's on call, then I'll just wait for Secret. We'll have to see
In the
how
mean,
Freedom's doing against poison. I could
I
just
guess in
roll
the
it for him.
meantime, we can explore this cavern.
There's a pretty good chance Freedom will just make that save, considering it's
Yeah, he is
Paladin
good.
Fortitude save.
I'm just gonna roll it for him. Okay, 17. That actually saves, but it requires 2
Cool.
saves. So we'll go with the next one, and yep, he saves twice. So Freedom is not hurt by the poison from being bitten.
Cool.
Alright,
Very
yeah, you
channeled
find
energy.
it. Yep, you heal Barry, you heal the people, and
Mm.
it's dying. You guys can let it die or save it if you want, but there isn't anything else of particular note in this room.
Okay.
I don't think my channel registered on Freedom. So
How
I
much did you heal
placed it
for?
on. Yeah, I just don't
Okay.
see your name under the targeted ones, or his name under the what I targeted for the channel. So
You should be able to
Yeah,
just drag the heal.
13.
Yeah,
I did.
you did.
I did. I just
Okay.
dragged
Yeah,
it
you
over.
got it. Yep.
I'll move forward and continue to lead the exploration.
You're gonna keep going down here?
Yeah, unless any of our casters feel like they need some more time to, prep,
I'm
or
pretty
they're
much
running too low to
I'm
continue.
almost tapped out on I'm tapped out on combat spells other than like inflict light wounds, but I can always heal.
Yeah, you can probably look down there though. I don't.
Well, as you look down, this area is actually starting to resemble worked stone, and you're pretty sure that if you follow this down, it'll probably lead you into the sewer system underneath Kintargo.
Hmm. I'll relay that to the rest of the group, saying, I
Actually,
think that,
probably. I joke, but it actually probably is within the scope of the adventure because it's the sewers.
Yeah,
But yeah.
you'll just end up in the sewers. And
say,
I'll
I
be right
think,
back and use the restroom.
okay.
You'll end up in the sewers in a random spot in the sewers every time you leave there. It's a
It's just a
turbine.
new random.
It's a cistern room, so it has a bunch of different exits. So it like
Yeah.
forces you to pop out somewhere else.
It's a new instance every time you do it.
Yeah, I know there was an adventure path where you went through a doorway and it teleported you like within like it had like 6 different room options, and it was a random where you popped out.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're talking about Legacy of Fire, like in the
Fire, yeah,
palace.
Legacy of Fire, yeah, the palace. It was like a flame chamber, and a lot of the rooms had traps.
Albazon. Yeah,
One of
like
the rooms they could
lava.
teleport into was lava. You just teleport right above lava
Yeah.
and you fall in basically.
Yeah, that happened to me and
It
burned like the
was
lower half of my armor.
Yeah, I remember because I was the one that fitched you out.
Yeah, thank goodness. I guess I'll ask the rest of the party. Like, I think this goes into the sewers, meaning that I do believe that perhaps we have explored the entirety of the Grey Spider's lower section, barring that place with the drowning devil. I think perhaps we should maybe go to the surface and recoup and prepare to fight that thing. Although we were looking for the bones of Bacchus, no? To try and find that contract?
Yeah, I don't think they're down here. Maybe we just missed something up there. Or maybe they're just not. They're lost somewhere.
I suppose I could
We don't
peruse.
have any lead. Maybe.
Do you think perhaps some divination magic might be able to find it?
Maybe.
Hmm. I'm curious. I am of a mind to use this extract and some potions to swim and go around the area and see if there are any secret doors that we missed.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright.
Is everybody
We
else
were
still here?
just.
I think Secret's still
Yep,
not
Secret
back
has
except
yet.
not
Secret.
returned.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, we were just talking about what to do about the drowning devil. Like if. Because we haven't found any other rooms thus far, like where the bones of Bacchus might be residing, because it
Correct.
was it was postulated that the contract would be with them,
Yeah.
and we were just debating whether or not it could be divination magic that would be our best bet, or if I should search this entire floor using one of my detect secret
Oh my god,
doors
I'm on fucking the
extracts.
phone
You
right now. I'm
could.
sorry, but they delivered a fucking chicken burger to me. I'm like super pissed right now.
No, that is
What happened to
disappointing.
your original order?
Who knows? Like they just brought the wrong order. They maybe gave it to someone else.
That's annoying.
That's why I don't mess with those things.
Um,
It's
yeah.
all right. I had a coworker misdelivered cremated remains.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Yeah, luckily they caught they realized it halfway there it was like one of the first houses that he delivered to, and before he finished for the day he
Mm.
realized that he did and drove back, and luckily the person was like, yeah, I was like, I don't know. I don't have anybody that died recently. So yeah, but
It's like a very threatening thing to receive if it's just coming out of
yeah,
the open.
yeah, they didn't even open the box, but it was if any of our supervisors found out, he probably would have been fired.
Okay, well then. What do you guys do then?
I guess I propose that I use this extract and see if there is any hidden area, but see if we can find that contract. And failing that, I say I explore the second floor some more where those multicolored doors were, because I just got a weird sensation up there. I want to I want to know what that is.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right, and
I mean, if
like
there's
if
anything hidden, it's probably hidden the more man-made structure up there anyway.
hmm Um, yeah, since I've already used Detect Secret Doors for the upper area, I'm gonna use it for, like, starting in this area. I'm gonna drink that potion, and as we make our way back, uh, see if any of the more man-made rooms there's any secret doors that I
We didn't find
might
anything?
have missed.
Is it the sewers?
Not yet,
Okay.
I mean, I guess
but
it's a
it
good
seems
question.
like
Is there
Leon's
anything?
about to load.
Oh my god.
Is
I
there
almost
anything in
ate
here?
chicken, you guys. Like,
No, yeah, I remember that you don't eat chicken, that
it's been
you're
like
vegan, right?
6 years, yeah. And I was like,
Yeah.
I picked it up and I was just looking at it and I was like, gee, this looks really shitty. Like, this is a pretty shitty looking hamburger. And then I look closer and it's fucking chicken, so.
Like it's not hamburger.
It's not hamburger at all.
Oh no. Yeah. There wasn't anything else in this room, right? Like it kind of has like a church-like look to it because of all the lichen or whatever, but
Yeah,
yeah, like
but
there's not like
there's
an actual altar or anything here, right?
no.
Okay. I'll do
It
detect
just
magic
looks
as well,
pretty
but
funky.
yeah.
Okay, you cast detect magic. You don't detect any other magic here aside from what you guys are wearing.
Okay. Cool. I am satisfied. I was just like thinking, like, we're not leaving something obvious in here, right? But
Barry asks Leon for if he has an empty vial. Well, I guess it won't be empty if we're underwater. Yeah, because he saw what that creature was like seeping, and Amon said something. He's kind of interested on what that pollution is basically. But can I roll a knowledge religion to see if
Oh,
I on the creature to see if
Well,
on that.
Amon can tell you more about it, since he did
Okay.
succeed on his knowledge arcana, and this creature's blood is infused with fiendish magic.
Oh, so okay.
So
I
it
didn't
itself
hear
is
that
not
part properly.
fiendish, but it does have some fiendish qualities.
These okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It can actually squirt out like a large portion of its own blood, and it acts like a kind of like a squid's or an octopus's like ink, but it all because it's corrupted, it also sickens living things.
Okay.
Okay. Then you guys are moving. Go ahead.
yeah,
Where
and
would you like to go?
well, as I go into this cavern, like I have detect secret doors going. It has the same range as Detect Magic, 60-foot cone. So as I'm
Mm-hmm.
making my way back into that room, just kind of sweeping this cavern to see if there's any secret doors that I might have missed.
Okay, you don't detect any
Compartment.
in this cavern.
Leon's doing
All right.
360s while he's moving.
Yeah, 360 Nesco.
He's swimming along and moving around. The water here is, it's not
Be right
moving
back.
or anything, so it's very easy to swim through.
All right. And then I'll, take a quick uh, go into this main room.
Okay,
Kind of
you do that.
look around.
You yeah, you look around with your detect, what is it? Secret doors?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're getting a reading from the southwestern pillar that looks like it's been hollowed out.
Oh, all right. I'll focus in on that and move towards it.
Okay. You see that inside of the hollowed out pillar there is there's a faint red stain around the edges of the floor, and you think that these are the only hints that there is a secret door here. It looks like its hinges have rusted, leaving that red look.
I'll gesture to Amon uh, and ask him if he can use detect magic.
Sure, I will try detect magic.
Okay, you do not detect the presence of magic.
I tell him there's no magic there.
All right. I'll give him the thumbs up and give him the sort of move back signal, and then I'll see if there's any traps there.
You don't think you detect the presence of traps, but the door is it is shut and it's also rusted too. So you're gonna have to do something to get through this door, like
Right.
forcing it open.
Okay. It doesn't seem like trying to disable a device that would work. It would
No, it
actually
doesn't seem
need to
like
be
it's
brute
locked.
forced open.
No, yeah,
Okay.
like the hinges are rusted in place, so you're gonna have to break it.
Okay. I point to Caleb and do the fist into palm motion to can you break this down? I found a secret compartment. Blub blub blub.
Blub blub blub.
Blub 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 blub. And I'll assist Caleb on the strength check, or if he just wants to bash it, I'll let him at it.
I like bashing.
Bash bash bash. Crash crash crash. All right. I slowly step back and let him have at it.
Do I need to do like an attack roll or what?
Okay, so the trap door you're looking at here is actually in the stone of the floor, which means the trap door itself is stone.
I'm back.
So if you want to break your way into here, you're gonna have to either give a strength check while underwater, or break the stone with damage.
I can show off my muscles here. Just gaze
Well,
in
I'll
on.
try
you
the
got the
strength check
Morning Star.
first.
Okay, go
No,
ahead.
I'll get in line.
I'm
Fine,
not
my
very
plus
strong.
2. You're stronger than I am. I'm just more radiant. I have
Alright,
the
you
power of
both give it
God.
some strength checks, and
Oh my god, Leon,
you
stop.
can tell that
Stop!
you guys aren't anywhere close to breaking this stone trapdoor while underwater.
It like
water's
slightly
providing
budges
a
when Leon pushes
Good
it,
amount of resistance.
but not us.
Maybe.
So we break it, I suppose.
Hmm. Let's
How would you like to
see.
break it?
I had asked Barry, like, if you are given a day, would you be able to use a spell to shape the stone away?
I might be able to use knock on it too.
Why don't I just
Oh, yeah.
destroy it with attacking it with the damage?
You can try if you are able
Yeah,
to
I
So
don't
I was
have
make
knock
asking,
it.
do I need to
prepared right
roll
now,
like an
but if we
attack roll, or is it just like hit a AC5?
You would just be rolling damage to try and destroy it.
Alright, I'll roll a couple times and tell me how damaged it looks. Do I get to study it, or is that only like live
No.
creatures? Okay, well I can power attack it though.
Alright, I ordered
So
some new
I'll hit it a
food
couple times. How does it look?
from a different restaurant.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, the lady tried to call the restaurant to have them remake it, but they didn't answer the phone, so I'm like, fuck it, just refund it. I'm gonna order from like
Oh,
somewhere
man, that
else.
sucks.
Yeah, whatever. It's an
So is
expensive
the
ass
restaurant
burger.
that
I
screwed
shouldn't
up,
be
it wasn't
paying.
the-
Yeah, it was the restaurant. It like on the receipt it says the Beyond Burger, but yeah, it's not. So yeah.
It was
That's
beyond
like
their
a crazy huge
comprehension.
mistake to though.
It is. It
Yeah,
is
it's a
a
pretty
huge
big mistake.
mistake.
Especially for someone that like you don't eat meat. Like that's just like
Yeah, I'm
if it was
surprised.
me,
Like,
if it was me, I would be like, all right, whatever, I got a chicken sandwich. You know what I mean? But like
Right.
for for you, that like I totally understand because I do have like siblings that are vegans and stuff. So it's
yeah, it's just surprising because I feel like if I just assumed it would be the that it would be the like driver that fucked it
like
up.
a regular.
Like gave your food to the wrong person or something.
Well, the driver just goes to the restaurant and then they hand the driver a bag that has my contents in it, and the bag is sealed. So
True, but sometimes they go and they pick up multiple orders at the same time. So
I
that's what I
don't
was
know
thinking
if
that could
DoorDash
happen.
does that because you watch them on the Google Maps. You actually watch them drive to the store
Yeah.
Oh, mine
and then
does
drive
that.
to
I've
your
seen that
house.
before.
I've never seen them
I've
go
seen them
astray,
literally on the
so-
map drive astray, or they got lost.
Oh.
But seems unlikely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still grappled. Do you want to remove that? Let me get this off you.
Oh, yeah, I can remove that. Okay, and as far as breaking the thing down, you are doing damage to it, but you still are gonna have to do quite a bit more. And your scythe, as mighty as it is not magical. So this is probably going
It
to
is
damage your
magical.
scythe.
Excuse me.
Oh, is it?
I got it
He
enchanted.
spent 2 days.
You enchanted it? That's right, that's right.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
magical as it is, it does have more HP than a normal weapon, but it will do some wear and tear. It probably won't break the scythe, but it will
No, well,
damage
if
it
it
a
looks
little
like it's
bit.
hurting my scythe,
Yeah,
then when I'm
that's
hitting
why I
it, I'm
didn't
not
want
going to
to
keep
start
hitting it with the
beating at
scythe.
it.
I'll try another strength check if I can.
I had a feeling. Okay.
I mean, we can just come back here tomorrow.
We just come back.
God damn it. I hate this. Whatever.
Don't worry
If we
about
just
it.
come back
Let's-
I mean, I can do it if I
tomorrow, I'm
roll higher than a freaking crappy number on strength check.
Yeah, but is a
Well,
24
Amon
high
did
enough?
posit.
If I give you 20 minutes to move
Maybe.
this stone, will it be enough?
We can find out, I guess. I mean,
I don't think you can take 20 on strength checks, can you?
you can.
Alright, does
You
a
can take
15
one
do
on
it?
strength
Can
checks.
actually. No, not even close.
Okay,
You're saying
if,
the
it's,
stains.
if it's not budging at all, then yeah, we'll come back.
Well, your scythe is doing damage to it. It probably won't break your scythe, but you will
Yeah, I
have
don't
to
wanna deal
repair your
with it.
scythe a little bit.
I care about my scythe too much to even treat it that way.
I think Amon did ask about knock. What was his
I'm
conclusion
prepared.
on that?
But
That-
I mean,
that might
Try
work,
if you
though.
think- Yeah. Is it like a
It
door
opens
technically?
stuck, barred, or locked doors. It is technically a door.
Well,
It's a
yeah.
trapdoor. It's
And
a
it's a pretty-
stone door that's in like basically this hollowed out pillar on the stone floor, but its hinges have been rusted.
I know of an item that's really good.
Oh yeah?
The chime.
Skyrim Skeleton Key.
No, the chime from the chime.
Oh, from the other game?
Yeah, the chime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chime of opening.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, it's up to you guys how you want to deal with it.
I
Barry Flame
I
strikes
say-
it. No, I'm just joking.
I say, jurist, if you have a spell that you think could solve the problem and it's not too powerful a spell, then we can do that.
I don't have it right now. It'll
Oh.
be something that we have to deal with.
But that is okay because that can allow us the rest of the day to rest, recuperate, and buy some supplies that we think might be quite invaluable against the fight with that devil, should it come to that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. The fight with the devil. Maybe. Hmm. I don't have that much
Barry
money.
channels again.
Alright.
How long would it take? Wait, is Caleb weaponsmithing?
No,
Okay.
No.
that's
You just
No,
said-
he took it.
Pluto's
He took
game.
it this
Okay.
one.
All right. Because like my underwater weapon here, the only one that's doing the piercing, it's just masterwork, but it's also silver. So, we can do something.
If we have
Silver
to
is the
fight
right
that,
weapon damage type for fighting devils.
Yeah, we found it, and I was like, "Ooh, this is better than having a dagger," so I kind of kept it. But I don't have that much money. I only have like 1,000, just over 1,000 gold.
I think Barry has access to like magic weapon, and we also discovered that the devil's natural DR can be overcome with unique good aligned weapon damage as well. Although for you, I don't think that should be a problem because you got Smite Evil, so.
Yeah, I just need the piercing because we're underwater. That's all my other weapons are
Right.
not piercing. I mean, unless the bow. There's the bow.
Well, what's good about the Morningstar is that it's bludgeoning and piercing. If it was
Yeah.
just one or the other.
So if we can magic weapon me,
Yeah,
then
I'll
that would
definitely.
be. It'll be a better. Yeah. Okay, what can I contribute to the table? Are we still down here? I guess we're heading back. We're getting
Yeah,
out of the
yeah,
water.
pretty much
so-
heading back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we
Okay.
just get the right spells and do it that way, or maybe I'll roll a decent strength check at some point.
I mean, we only have so much time.
I
underwater,
think
too.
this. Yeah, I think the strength check would be out of reach. By the sounds of it.
Okay, then you guys
Maybe.
go up, and
Yeah.
you're in the other part of the Lucky Bones. Do you stay
Alright.
there, or do you keep going up back into Cantargo?
Stay in the Lucky Bones
my
because
plan
we
is to
have
go to
the what's their faces
Those
still
people
down
still.
here. Yeah.
They actually left back to their village of Azasazi.
Already?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're like, thanks, but peace, we out.
All I know is when Barry exits the water, he takes like a full lungful full of actual air because it still feels unnatural, even though like he's a cat, like he knows his
Oh, yeah,
spell's
definitely.
working. It just feels more natural to breathe in actual air.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then you
Yeah.
guys exit out in Cantargo, and it's still like not even quite afternoon. But as you guys go out in Cantargo, there is a buzz around the city.
Oh, This
It seems like there was a proclamation or something announced while you guys were doing your business down here.
Like earlier this morning or yesterday?
Yeah, today.
Okay.
The people are talking very audibly and non-candidly about how the Lord Mayor issued an invitation to who he is calling the champions of the city.
The mayor? Like the one that's
Lord
missing?
Mayor.
So he's declared himself
No,
Lord
Barzillai.
Mayor.
Oh,
Oh,
you mean
Barzillai.
Thrune? Okay.
Yeah, he's declared himself Lord Mayor since the beginning of this adventure.
Gotcha, okay.
But yeah, it seems like everybody's talking about how he has given an invitation to meet publicly with the champions of the city.
It's a trap.
Well, this is. But of course, mon capitaine, it's quite obviously a trap.
Does he really think we're that stupid?
No, but he's perhaps counting on us not showing up and then declaring to the cities that we are cowards. He's intentionally putting us between a rock and someplace very firm.
Why don't we just show up with the whole city?
You mean, I like that idea. We could muster the troops, show how many people are behind our cause.
And they witness. Lay
Perhaps.
witness, I guess. I don't know.
I say before we put our eggs into one basket, perhaps we send out some of our scouts and figure out what
We
sort
need to
of
find
plot.
we need to find somebody who like has what was actually said, like word for word.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ask around, see if somebody has like.
Okay.
I mean, that probably isn't too hard to find. There's probably like a newspaper or something.
Yeah.
I'll find that reporter lady. I don't know.
You might not be able to find her, but you'll definitely be able to get the information
Somebody
from
will
someone.
have it. If I need to roll a gather information check, I probably killed it.
A spell that we might be able to utilize. Challenge evil. And I can
Oh, that's a cool
draw
one.
them to me or they suffer the consequences. So if we want her to fight in a more specific area, I have to stay like within close range, but we might be able to get her in like a choke or something.
Mhm.
Or he or whatever. I don't know what it was.
I think it requires a save,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, it does.
They,
They.
for unknown gender or non-gender binary.
It identifies as an underwater devil.
It's a devil. It's an it.
It's an it.
They are a devil.
That's, I guess
Devils
that's fair.
actually probably
My
don't even
DC
have a gender.
14 probably isn't gonna. Maybe you can
I mean, some
debuff
do.
it.
Some of them do.
Yeah.
You can make it scared. That would debuff it.
I'll find something better. Alright.
If you need something scared, I know just the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Does it grapple?
Wait, you guys
But
know him too.
the information that you get, Amon, from inquiring around is that Barzillai is like his mouthpiece or town crier announced publicly that the Lord Mayor is extending a public invitation to the champions of Cantargo to join him before the Cantargo Opera House, which is the same location where this adventure path began, to receive honors for their outstanding service in promoting safety on the streets of Cantargo.
I bet you
We
anything,
did do that, didn't we?
when we show up, they're gonna be like honoring somebody else.
I guess that's possible too. Like he's planning to like do that and then give it to some stooge.
Give it to the Guardy people.
You might think that, but as you ask people, they talk about how, yeah, like, he must be talking about the people who stopped those murders, both in the Devil's Nursery and Old Kintargo, right? Yeah, and I just heard that there was some family who got their kids back that were saved from a cult.
Okay.
So you think that Barzillai is talking about you? That he is publicly, what's the word? He's publicly acknowledging your guys' existence.
Maybe he doesn't realize that like the people that
That we didn't do
put
it for
stopped
him.
in that are the same people that are also, that also did a prison break and
I'm
broke
sure he
Maybe.
the Hell Knight
does, because
Arbingers out of.
Well,
remember,
actually, the freeing the salt workers was kind of like something positive too.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be promoting safety on the streets, but um, but freeing the people from the excruciations is something that people have probably also been talking about too.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
While not
Both the
directly
sanctioned and
correlated
unsanctioned
to,
ones.
yeah, while not directly correlated to safety on the streets, that is still something that I think people would like to not see happen out on the streets. But yeah, that's the information you get. What else do you guys do?
Do a little shopping for some
When
scrolls and
when does he want this to happen? Is there like a date that he said, or are we supposed to like just show up?
In the near future.
Okay, there's not a set date.
There's not a set date, no.
So he probably just would want, if he's probably hoping or expecting that we're supposed to like contact him somehow. I don't know. I'm like trying to figure out how he wants this to, what, like how does he want this to go?
Well,
I think he wants us to
the
just go to the
invitation,
opera house, right?
yeah, the invitation said to meet him publicly in front of the Cantargo Opera House.
Yeah, but like how is he gonna know when we're gonna be there? Like we just show up and he's like,
Well,
oh
he's
shit,
always
they're there.
there. He lives there,
He lives in the
right?
opera house, yeah. So
Yeah, so
does he
whenever it's
just want us to
convenient
go
for
knock
us.
on the door and then he like walks out? He's like, oh, just a minute,
I
I'm
think
in my
so.
bathrobe. This wasn't a good time. I was in the middle of doing some sort of dark ritual of
Maybe. You're not sure.
devil binding. I don't
has a
know.
towel wrapped around his head.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, I can't believe Virtue and this spell is the same level for paladins. Have you seen Veil of Heaven?
Yeah, don't think too hard about its secret.
Don't think too hard about the paladin
Yeah.
spell list.
We actually had that discussion like 2 sessions ago.
Yeah. Veil of Heaven, that's an outsider, right? That dude down there?
Sure is.
I'm gonna bring that.
I think Lesser Restoration is a first level paladin spell. That's always pretty good.
It is, as well as
That's
Read
true, too.
Magic. But I would rather have Read Magic than Virtue. I don't know.
If for some reason your paladin takes craft wand, you can create level 1 lesser restoration wands.
It's true.
Very useful.
That is true, actually.
And
It's a
lesser
mixed
restoration.
bag.
Yeah.
It's not the best. Okay, I think I'm gonna bring that.
If you can find an NPC that has it though, yeah, good stuff.
Do we think they grapple?
The drowning devil?
Yeah. I can bring Liberating Command, maybe.
That's always a good one to have.
What Amon was able to tell you about it is that you need good damage to hurt it. Silver isn't going to cut it.
All I remember, it has like water powers and
Yes, it can control
so
water,
I can smite
which
it,
is particularly dangerous.
But for Caleb, he probably wants like.
Is it
something.
vulnerable to anything?
Is it vulnerable to anything?
Because
Mm,
most
let's
mean,
like
see.
water creatures, maybe electricity or something, but
in a sense, it's
Um,
What's this
vulnerable to good
Pokemon?
aligned.
I mean,
Yeah,
hey,
basically
but
good aligned damage is what it's vulnerable to.
yeah.
okay, it's not
Also,
Pokemon.
if you
There
were to
is shit in this
somehow
where
take it, if you were to
There
somehow
is
alright, take
take
a
it
look.
science
out of
involved.
water, it would hinder some of its abilities.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that. Yeah.
But it's not like dependent on water. And Amon knows that this thing can swim and it can actually fly.
Oh boy. I need
Bless weapon.
something that will just make me crit.
Or
That's
Bless
the
weapon is a
solution.
first level paladin spell that makes your weapon good aligned and gives it a +1 bonus.
It's good to have just in case you don't have any more smites for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Or
and
you
you
don't
can
want
give
to.
it to your allies.
It might be personal. Is it personal?
No,
It's
line
range
weapon?
touch.
No, the spell that he was talking about.
Bless weapon.
Oh, I don't know.
I guess if I wanted to send a message to Brazilite Thrune, I probably could, like without even revealing ourselves necessarily, because I could use something like Whispering Wind. Because Whispering Wind, the thing with Whispering Wind is it
Yeah.
goes to a designated spot, but like we can probably figure out like a way to do that.
He might be
Because
able to.
we know where he's at. Like we know he's in the opera house. Like it would just take probably a little bit extra reconnaissance to like figure out, okay, we need to send it to this room. But like
Oh, and Blessed Weapon is actually not personal. The paladin can put it on other people's weapons too.
Okay, cool.
I'm not gonna bring blessed weapon because.
Yeah, you don't have to. I'm just saying it's a thing available.
It's a lot better than virtue, is all we're saying.
Oh well, I mean, in that case, I'm just gonna
Hey.
bring read magic so that in case we find one.
Because that's also better than virtue.
I mean, if we're talking about like we can just have Barry take a line weapon
That too.
to put on Caleb's weapon, and then our two marshals um have their weapon
Yeah.
alignment damage.
I have smite evil, and then
Like you have smite evil, so you don't need it, and then a
Mhm.
line weapon for Caleb's scythe lets him to give it a good alignment.
yeah.
I definitely want to figure out some way to like take advantage of Brazilite Thrune's like invitation there, but I'm not really sure how to do it, like what we can do with this. But I feel like there's got to be some opportunity there.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If nothing else, just to get information or something. But I mean,
Yeah. What else do you guys do since you're coming up and doing stuff outside of the Lucky Bones?
I guess listen to see if there's any more. Well, I'm buying a couple of items. Making a potion, learning to scroll, but while we're out and about in the city, keeping an ear out for any more news of excruciations or other sort of injustices being done.
It seems like those have stopped. Like you guys have effectively stopped those.
Excellent. I smoke a victory cigarette.
What else are you guys doing? Unless what you want to do is just rest.
Not sure. I think probably rest in the Lucky Bones afterwards. Like, I'll also be busy with alchemical stuff, but if anybody wants to go on a little, whirlwind adventure, I'm more than happy to tag along. I'll probably just be silent for a little bit as I add some things to my inventory.
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay. Then I'm gonna say that you guys spend the rest of the day resting.
Okay.
Maybe talking with some of your supporters and teams and such like that.
Yeah. Have we got any
I
word
think I'm
from
gonna use.
Victor Cora?
No, you guys haven't heard from Rexus actually in a while.
Yeah, I guess I'll ask, you know, Laria or, anybody that he had been in contact with recently, see if uh, anything had been going on with him, if anybody's heard anything.
Laria says that it's actually been a few weeks since she's seen him, and she's also kind of like a little bit concerned about whatever it is he's up to because she says that it didn't seem like he wasn't in like any kind of funk, really. In fact, it seemed like he was more motivated than anything. But the fact that I haven't seen him does worry me a bit that he's uh, he's up to something, in secret.
Hmm.
I heard from him that you found the fate of his parents.
It's
It's
truly a
possible
sad
that
fate.
that might have galvanized him.
But to what end? Well, thank you, Laria. If you do hear anything about him, please let me know. And if
Sure, and
you have
she
any
she
little
gives you
birds
coffee and
flitting
such.
about. Yeah, I'll probably shoot the breeze
Little
with her for a
birds,
little
not
bit.
so much, but she does have those merchants that you guys recruited, and they're ready to do some things.
Hmm. Do we have any contraband? Do we still have that Seaborn whip that still needs to be sold?
Yeah, I have that
And
whip.
Well, if our merchants are up and running, shall we try and fence that? That way we can get some more funds to
We
us and our
finally
cause. Maybe get plus
we
one
finally
weapon.
found the underwater dungeon that this whip was designed for,
Yeah.
Oh
and we
god.
didn't even use
Yep.
it.
Now it's time to get rid of it.
So your merchants, which are tier 2 traders, they don't have that ability yet. You need to get them up to its was it merchant
So is
lords
it
or
the tier
black
3?
marketeers? Yeah, it's tier 3.
And how do we go about that? Is it just spending money?
Spending money and yeah, giving it time for them to
How,
train and
how
make
much
the
money?
proper contacts. 200 GP.
Okay.
250 GP? I can toss
Then it's
100 that way.
200, right?
200 GP.
Yeah, it's easy.
Alright.
So we just each offer up, how many of us are there? 5, so
It's 20
math,
each, I
40.
guess.
Well, there's still 1,002 gold in your treasury at the moment.
Oh, use that. Yeah, give them the 200 GP worth of stuff to upgrade them. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so they'll be training for the rest of the week.
And then we can finally sell it. I guess we're training them to be the one that lets us sell the item, not the other one. I don't remember which
So
one.
what you're
does
gonna
what.
want are black marketeers. They are
Well,
similar to
that's what
merchants.
does the thing we're saying. What's the other one
Yeah, it
do?
allows you to sell items at a slightly higher profit. The merchant lords, they can arrange for special orders of high-cost items to be shipped to Kintargo at a slight discount.
Ah, okay.
So
Yeah, I
the
don't care
black
about that.
marketers let you sell stuff, the merchant lords bring things into the city.
Since
Yeah,
we
let's
still
just
have that
sell stuff,
pirate
I guess.
dude, we should just make
Yeah,
a
you
black
also have
marketeers.
you also have Captain Sarjeta too. He owes you 8 favors.
Mm-hmm. We will collect in time. Probably like
And
at
we
the
could
very
use
end,
those
like.
to try and get items, maybe. Like, hey, if we
Mhm.
give you money, go get this item for us.
Technically, each favor is worth, I think, 2,000 gold pieces worth of like a magic item.
Damn.
Oh, so we could just be like, hey, we want to use like this favor to get us a +1 weapon.
Yeah, basically.
Now, is
It's
that
not a
for
bad
free
idea.
or does that?
In that case, it would be. If we're saying if the favor can be up to 2,000 gold each, and we
Yeah.
want a +1 weapon, that's, I mean, it's slightly more than 2,000, but it's basically 2,000. Here, take this masterwork weapon and get it enchanted for us.
One of the things I'm going to do during the day is just grab a scroll.
Okay,
Just
you
grab
do
scroll.
that.
I'm just, I don't know, talk to my parents or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you do talk to your parents. I mean, your father is a Hell Knight, and they've been doing some things discreetly around the city, like checking to see if any excruciations are still
Do you
happening.
want to?
I guess I want to
Your
talk
mom
to
has also been doing
Octavio
reconnaissance around the city.
Yeah, I want to talk to Octavio also about like that demon thing and
Joining
like
the Hell Knights.
thinking about how I think I'm ready to like be inducted and how I think I've proven myself and I want to join.
Joining the ranks of the Hell Knights. Okay.
I mean, maybe there's more than just being able to kill devils, though. Like maybe Octavio's got to have a talk with you, man.
Yeah, he does.
Maybe.
He sure does have to have a talk with you. So if you're gonna bring it
gotta
up,
drown
then
first.
now's the time.
Okay.
Where's my information on this? Okay. So you seriously bring up the whatchamacallit, the prospect of joining the Order of the Torrent. Your father will also be present for this too, as he is himself a Hell Knight.
Well, he's a trainee, but yeah.
Oh yeah, an armiger.
Yep.
And Octavio tells you that he has been waiting for you to ask him for this chance. That he's seen that you have a you have a disciplined process, and that once you set your mind to something, that you accomplish it without trying to uh, break break the law or meander around. So he says that he is willing to induct you into the Order of the Torrent, um, and consider you an armiger even right now, but in order to be fully inducted as a Hell Knight, then you must pass the test.
Okay. Yeah, and I assume Caleb knows a little bit about this test, like it involves killing some kind of demon.
Yeah, your father and Octavio and the other Hell Knights, they instruct you on what the rite is. Is that first, well, the slaying of a devil with a member of the order is part of the initiation, but uh, that's like a general Hell Knight thing. There is also something special for the Order of the Torrent.
Okay.
They call it the Reckoning, and in order to pass it, you must allow yourself to be nearly drowned and then revived.
Okay.
I guessed it.
That's fine
Can
with
I
me.
be the one to drown him?
You need to be water.
Well, do you tell them about the devil that you guys have found?
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I went to Octavio in the first place, is I told him
Okay,
about the devil
so
we found.
the devil itself will satisfy one of those requirements. Octavio also says that by no means are you required to accept this, but if you were to slay this devil without any aid of breathing in water, then that I would also consider that to be passing the reckoning.
I don't understand. Without any what?
No aid.
Any
Like if
method
you
of
didn't have a
breathing
water breathing spell on you.
You gotta
So
hold
He
your
says
go
if
in
you
there
breath.
manage to
while
slay the
swimming.
devil while, having to hold your breath and potentially drown, then he'll consider that you passing your reckoning.
You know what
But
else is
I
interesting
can't.
too?
I have to do that. I can't accept water
You
breathing
don't have
from
to
an
do that.
ally.
No, you could do a normal reckoning still.
Yeah, you can still do a normal reckoning. But you could kill two
Wait,
birds
I'm
with one
confused.
stone.
Wait, what's the purpose of not breathing? What does it do?
You could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. He's
What's the
basically
second
counting.
bird?
So there's
All I can
two
do is
things
kill
to
a
become a
demon,
Hell
right?
Knight.
You
One is
No,
you
still
have
the
to
second
slay a
reckoning.
devil. The other part is you have to pass
Oh,
your
the part where I have
reckoning.
to nearly die from drowning. Okay, I got it.
So you
If
can
you
do
don't
it in a
want-
safer situation, or
Yeah. Well, not exactly safer. It's just as
So I'll do
dangerous.
it.
It's actually more
I'll
dangerous.
do
oh,
I'll do the more dangerous. That sounds fun. Or I'll do the one
All
where I'm
right.
holding my breath while fighting the thing.
okay.
Yeah.
Now,
But
can we?
am I allowed to get other kinds of aid from
like
my
bear
allies?
endurance him or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The reckoning is just allowing oneself to be nearly drowned and
I'm-
then revived.
I'm pretty sure Caleb's gonna die. Just by the way,
Then we will
But-
revive you. Ta-da!
it's worth it. Okay, yeah. So I want so people can be like standing by while I'm doing
What
the fight, and
happens
if
if
it
you
goes
actually
south, they can
drowned?
save me.
And get revived. Does that still count?
It's actually interesting. to
Octavio
see-
says that he will bear witness to your reckoning.
Okay.
It's called a drowning devil too. So it's like
Yeah.
it almost kind of is like the perfect devil to fight for this order.
Yeah, no, this AP is set
Yeah.
up to where like if somebody wants to become a Hell Knight, it presents the Order of the Torrent as the ideal one, and then this situation is the like
It
this
has
is
it there
it.
for that reason. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Cool. Yeah. This sounds like a plan. I hope I can do it. I hope I don't let
Okay,
everyone down.
And your mom and your father also have like their own talks with you too, just to make sure that you're like this is something that you want to do.
What
No,
are the
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. It's a
cons?
joke. It's a joke.
We know the pros. What
Um,
are the cons? Of
What do
becoming
you mean
cons
we
a
are
know the
dying.
pros and what are the cons?
Yeah.
Like, of what?
Why
Of doing
wouldn't
the
he want
challenge
to
of joining the Hell
become
Knights?
a Hell Knight? Yeah. Why are they asking him?
Well,
Are you
it's
sure?
you have to live a very strict life of abiding by
Yeah.
the law.
That'll be
It's
good
just
for
like
you.
being a paladin, but instead of good,
Sort of,
it's
yeah.
law. Kind of, yeah. I mean, that's
How does that like fall under like executing people?
well, if
the
they
thing about
are unlawful.
the thing in particular about the Order of the Torrent is yes, they are a lawful group, but more specifically, the Order of the Torrent leans more towards good than any other Hell Knight order, because they were established to rescue people who have been kidnapped or abducted, because that's what founded their order is. A Hell Knight rescued a captured noble from some bandits.
So, in other words, you would want to give people a chance to talk before you straight up kill them.
I mean, it depends on the situation.
No.
What are you getting at here? Like, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't understand. Are you trying to convince me not to join the order?
No, I'm just telling Caleb that his ways may have to change a little bit. You tend not to give people a chance and you just straight up kill them. And maybe you should consider not everybody who's doing bad things is a bad person.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I can.
Is there a particular instance you're thinking of?
Oh yeah, when the dogging or the stoning or what was it?
I think remember when there was that one guy at the when you guys were there to ruin the excruciation,
And we put him to sleep.
there was one guy that like just straight up died.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
put
just
him to
coup de grace
sleep
him.
and you straight up killed him. So like things like that, you shouldn't, I guess you could say, do anymore. So would you be accepting that? I guess Paladin's asking
Sure.
him to take on a code.
I mean, I will live by the law.
Okay, I'll hold you to that, and I eyeball him. Do
Okay,
Hell Knights fall?
then yeah, we'll set that up then.
Oh.
They can be
I
just kicked out, I think.
Yeah, I think it's more like that they can lose their whatchamacallit. Yeah, they can basically
Their
be
status order
dishonored.
rank. Yeah.
They don't stop being a Hell Knight, but I think they probably lose their their order discipline, which is unique
Gotcha.
to each order. All right, so yeah, we've set that up. That's good. Does anybody else do anything?
Did we sell items and did we get money for that?
I don't think we have.
Nah. No, we haven't.
I don't.
I did some crafting, but
Are we planning on going to fight this thing like the next day, or
I
are we
don't know.
gonna spend the next day searching
That's
for
a good
the
point.
contact?
Did we talk about when?
do we ever figure out what the spells were on that spell book, by the way?
Oh,
I know. I don't know.
on
I
the
guarantee you.
clamshells.
Yeah.
Yeah, the clamshell one. Yeah, let me
I mean,
look-
I
let
can
me
cast
grab
trade
those.
magic still. See what they are.
Right. I mean, I can spellcraft as well to just decipher it that way. But like, I'm curious if there's something in there that I want to like add to my own familiar.
Okay, my reorder of different food from a different restaurant is almost here.
Okay, cool.
I'm so fucking hungry right now. Like, just...
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry too.
Nancy, you're my best friend. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, touch of idiocy.
Not a whole lot of spells in here, but yeah. Couple
Make
in
that
there
devil
I don't have.
stupid.
Really stupid. Make it cast or not cast.
Cast or no
Potentially, yeah.
casting.
Touch of idiocy.
Was that
is pretty
Mantis's
good.
game we were doing that?
Oh.
We did a bunch of
Doing Dora the
debuff and stuff
Explorer.
like that.
Oh.
It's like there's because there were snipers. And we're like sniper, no sniping. There's another one too, but yeah. Anyways,
That's what Kane was gonna end up turning into as a sniper.
dang.
A couple of extra first level spells in there.
Well, he may
I
yet.
mean, he still can. Yeah.
Yeah, I might still can. That's actually why I was asking if we are gonna go fight this thing the next day or wait, because
Yeah,
Barry's sitting on the scroll to bring Kane back, and he's like, before we
Yeah.
fight this thing, I want to revive someone that could take on the fight if we all get party wiped.
Guessing the
back
second
What?
ones are the ones he didn't have prepared.
You think
Yeah,
we're on a
all of
party
these are
wipe?
additional spells that
No, but
that are in the clamshells, but that weren't prepared.
Okay.
It's
Alright,
Barry.
some decent
That's
stuff in
like he knows how strong this devil is, and he's like, I want someone to be alive that actually can lead the
Deal
rebellion.
with the devil if we
I thought we already
fail.
used that. I thought we already brought back
Yeah.
Kane.
He will go find
No, we didn't.
people and deal with it,
Oh,
but he'll
okay.
take 10 people down there instead of 4, 5. So yeah, like whenever we decide to go actually deal with the devil, I'll bring the Veil of Heaven and there is a spell. You know, I'm just gonna bring the Liberating Command. Just yeah.
There
Okay.
is a California spell made
Called
by
Drought.
Paul Masson. Yeah, right.
Just drain up all the water. Just drought spell.
Celebrated for its dehydration.
Okay. So then, I guess I'll say that you guys rest then for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Okay, how much is it
You do your
Alright.
scribing, your other stuff,
enhance
and
a
I'll
level
move the clock order.
to +1?
I need to actually like write the spellbook down somewhere.
You rest us to reset the spells. My food's gonna be here in 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, I can rest you. There you go.
Just don't arrest us.
A bunch.
Again.
I'm pretty sure I was the only one that got arrested.
Yeah, you were briefly
As
incarcerated.
Maybe.
far as they know, I gave up my rebellious ways. Hopefully, at least.
Well, they know Amon did, but you could just as easily assume a different persona.
Exactly.
Your guys' plans to do with the stone trapdoor?
I was gonna prepare knock today.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
I'm still writing down the spell book from the did I miss something? Oh, I got them all in there. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I figure maybe we do the fight thing, demon fight, in like a couple days, not like today. Or like in one more day, maybe.
Okay, you've got some time. You can kind of pick your fight here. The devil said the next time it sees you, it either
Correct, as long as we don't
wants
go over
you to
there.
have the contract or, yeah, you're gonna be fighting.
Yeah, I don't know. I maybe talk to my party members and ask for advice on how they think I should approach this important fight.
Well, do you have to fight it alone?
Yes, but I can accept.
No, you don't have to fight it alone.
aid.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Wait, what?
No.
You don't have to slay the thing by yourself.
I thought I did.
Well, because it's
Nope, you don't.
stronger, he said that he'll if he put contingencies. So if you do the contingencies, then he'll accept it.
Yeah,
The
I'm guessing this.
requirement for slaying a devil just says that slay a devil of equal or higher, hit die than you. It doesn't say you have to do
Do
it
I
alone.
have to be the one to land the killing blow then?
Simply fighting it should be enough.
Yeah, I don't think you even have to land the killing blow. You just have to take
Okay.
part in killing it.
It's a lot easier than I thought then.
Well, you're not a Hell Knight. Now, if it was like a Hell Knight's order, then yeah, like you know what I mean. Like if it is like a
Hell Knight,
special
Hell
order
Knight.
of Hell Knights,
Like
like
an order, a super order of like.
you get what I'm saying? Like Hell Knights,
Yeah.
Hell Knights, yeah, where you're already a
Hell-
Hell Knight, but you want to join another like
You're in the
society.
elite order.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
I
order
can
of
see
the
where it's
elite
like
Hell
you gotta
Knights.
go.
Then you got to do it solo.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Only the most.
Yeah, you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like you're not even a Hell Knight yet. How the hell do they expect you to solo a demon? Like you know what I mean?
But asking your party members for how to fight this thing is probably going to be pretty valuable because you are facing an opponent that is in their own environment.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I don't know.
Well, we
Do
definitely want
people
something.
say anything?
We're definitely gonna want that touch of the sea ability on you.
True.
Okay, this is what you do.
I have water breathing prepared too.
You hire Safa, and Safa will go in there. She'll grapple him, pin him, tie him up, and then you guys can just beat on him.
Yeah.
Just need to hire a 17th level character.
Or I don't
Whatever,
know.
15th level.
Now,
We don't have a grapple.
I have a
but,
question.
yeah.
With boots of levitate, those work underwater, right?
Oh.
Technically, yes.
So would they make you buoyant enough to swim without requiring like a swim check?
Not exactly. If there was a current, it would just still take you.
Take you.
It would just move you up or down.
Because that'd be one way to like swim around, and boots of levitate and just float there.
Yeah. Alright. Do you want to deal with the stone,
Yeah.
today? Okay.
I got knock prepared. We're gonna go down. I'm just still setting up what I want to prepare.
Just hope that demon guy isn't moved.
He's like moved up here. Hey.
He's
We're gonna
yeah.
do-
I saw you.
Oh, shit.
You. I mean, I'm ready for him, so.
Oh,
it's not the
man.
worst.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, do you guys start heading back down?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We still have
Okay.
water breathing, right?
Yeah, do you guys put on weather breathing?
Yeah, I cast
Yeah.
that.
Water breathing. You need
Okay,
the.
everybody has
I
water
hand you the
breathing.
extend meta magic rod so you can cast that. We can have even longer.
Sure.
Oh, that's actually
do
so
that.
good. That's like 4 hours
Yeah.
each then almost.
Yep.
It is 4 hours each, yeah. Alright, so you guys go back down. I'm assuming you go to the hollowed out pillar where the stone trapdoor is.
Mm-hmm.
And Amon, what do you do?
I cast knock on that door.
Okay. The trapdoor is not locked, it's stuck, but those rusted hinges kind of like they finish bursting. They kind of like crack, and the stone door opens up, and there's more water down there.
Woo!
All right.
Look. I guess I'll inspect it. How deep does it look?
Not that deep.
No? Alright. Is
Nope.
it, alright. I'll start, I'll be careful and I'll start, swimming down there, looking, making sure that there's no traps and whatnot.
Okay. You go down into the hidden passageway.
Oh.
Mhm.
It's just a closet. Nope.
You go down there and you see that there looks like there's stairs that go up, still underwater.
I'd tell the others, it seems there was a secret passageway, and it looks like it goes further down. And I'll start moving forward slowly underwater, following those stairs.
Okay, you do. You reach a certain point where the stairs continue upward, and you see that it rises just above floodwater level.
Oh.
Oh, cool. I wonder if a certain contract is in this dry area.
I should
Maybe.
hope so.
Alright, so what you see, water drips from glistening walls in this relatively dry hallway. A stout iron door with a complex gear-like lock bars progress to the north. The skeletal remains of a man with goat-like horns lies slumped against the door.
Oh my.
The skeleton wears a gleaming silver chain shirt, and one skeletal hand is clutched in a fist held against its chest.
Is that a demon? Demon skeleton?
I do believe this is Guildmaster Bacchus, the tiefling
Oh,
that we saw in the portraits.
I guess that would make sense.
I'm not. Juris, could you see if there was any sort of magical qualities about this person?
I detect
Sure.
evil.
I suspect the armor might be magic, considering that it's the condition it's in. I'll cast Detect Magic.
You cast Detect Magic, and you're detecting several pieces of magic.
Alright, I'll focus out, try to pinpoint where these are.
There is magic coming from the whatchamacallit, the gleaming silver chain shirt that the corpse or the skeleton has. It looks like their backpack is also giving off magic. There is a magical aura inside of what looks like, an old boot. Not the boot itself, but in the boot.
Okay.
And there's a
It's a
ring
snake, watch
that is
out.
detecting as magic. On the hand slumped at his side.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll
He was a wealthy
say, as
fellow.
suspected, the armor is magic. There's a ring. That backpack seems like it's magic. And the backpack seems like it's actually the backpack itself, so maybe it's like a bag of holding or something. I don't know. Or a handy haversack.
Do we have a
And
do we
then
have a wand of identify?
no, but I have.
Okay.
Do I have a scroll of it? Maybe. I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't see it on my list, so I don't think I do. But I have it prepared.
I thought you were always just casting it from prepared spells.
Normally, yeah, I'd leave if I have a slot open. I'd prepare it. I actually prepared it because I figured that it might come up today. I kind of didn't prepare as many combat spells today because I figured we weren't actually fighting that devil today. I still prepared like haste in case.
Yeah,
yeah.
I told Octavio we should fight it tomorrow.
That's fine, yeah.
All right. Well,
I'll go over and I'm gonna say I'm gonna check the boot. I'm gonna grab that boot and dump it out. What's in the boot?
Okay.
The snake?
You dump out not a snake, but a dagger.
That's good. Ooh. It's not a familiar looking dagger or anything, is it?
No, it's not a familiar looking dagger. But it is a rather nice looking one, and the dagger itself is also silver. It's mithril.
Oh,
Okay.
we know that. Good.
So I see 4 magic items, and identify lets me do 3 of them. So I gotta pick one that I'm not gonna be able to use identify on.
Skip the armor. There's no way it's something that good.
Just use detect magic for the armor. Okay, we'll go with that. So I'm gonna
That's Durdurium talking, not Caleb.
I'm going to cast identify, and I'm gonna identify the ring, the dagger, and the backpack with the +10 bonus on my spellcraft check. So
Just because, yeah, the armor's probably what, like +1
Here
armor? We don't have
goes-
any +1 armor yet.
so that's the
Well,
ring.
the armor does have magic on it.
Yes,
ring?
I'll have
Okay.
to do detect magic on that. The ring first, then the dagger.
Well, you also could have gotten the magic aura strengths with detect magic to help you decide.
I suppose. And then I'll do the backpack last. So those are all with identify, so pretty high checks on those.
Yeah, I think you got everything.
And then it'll just be a
So
regular
you said you did
spellcraft
the ring
check.
first?
Yeah, and then it'll just be a regular spellcraft check on the armor
Uh,
with detect magic, which I probably failed. Nice.
Yeah, you failed. The ring is pretty potent. It's a ring of protection +2.
Hey, look at that.
Okay, I feel like somebody has one of those. So that'd be I think that might be our second one. But alright, good. It's good for
Ring of protection plus
Anybody.
2?
I have one of those, in fact.
Yeah.
I don't
Mhm.
have. I have a +1.
well there you go then. I just have a +1 as
And
well,
does,
but
I say,
my
does
AC is
anyone
gonna
not
be
have
garbage no
one
matter what.
to take that ring of protection from freedom?
I'll be happy to take your trade down.
You want it?
And this guy looks
Yeah,
like
I
he
could
might have
use
been
a
a
little bit
tiefling.
of jewelry.
Looks like it could have been a tiefling, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, ring protection's in the party sheet, it looks like, so. I don't know. Freedom wants to grab it maybe or something. Oop, and the +1's back. Cool.
There we
Somebody else will have to identify the armor, I guess. The 15 wasn't enough.
And you need detect magic for that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can also give you the dagger, I think. Right, you identified the dagger.
I
Mhm.
did test. I cast detect
Hey,
magic and
It's
then
a good
try
roll,
to
so
identify
hopefully
that.
25's enough for the armor. So Barry might have to know what that is at least.
Okay, yeah, I can give you the armor with a 25. Okay, the backpack is a handy haversack.
Ooh,
Cool.
nice.
The dagger, though, is you identify that, and so it is indeed a mithril dagger, but this dagger is very potent against certain outsiders. It's a +1 lawful outsider bane mithril dagger.
Nice. That is very good.
Nice.
This person
Good
probably
against
wanted
angels and
protection
devils.
against certain things.
The law.
It's a medium-sized dagger, right?
It is a medium-sized dagger, but because it's medium-sized dagger, you small folk can still wield it. It's considered to be a two-handed weapon for you.
Doesn't
No,
it?
it's a
Short sword?
dagger.
Or-
It's one-handed.
No.
It's more like
Or a
short
dagger
sword,
one-handed, yeah. It's a one-handed weapon. It'd work like a longsword for you.
Okay.
kind of. Yeah. I think you still take a penalty though for using it, but it's like a -2 or something.
Yeah, but you guys could still wield it.
Yep. But
Okay,
feel free,
and
you
the
guys.
armor.
I was just asking. I wasn't really throwing my.
The armor it's +2 mithril chain shirt.
That's
So
a
also
+6
very
armor
valuable.
bonus.
What I would say though is that dagger would help me for melee damage since I don't get a lot of damage with my melees.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I don't want it, though it seems practical. I also can just smite, so.
Yeah,
It would also give you an extra 2d6 +2 points of damage against any
that's what I'm saying.
devils.
That's what I'm saying is
Well,
it'd actually help my. Oh well, for freedom too.
Oh well, I mean,
right.
blah. Yeah.
And we know that we are going to be fighting a devil, possibly fighting it. But if you don't like the little dagger, that's fine.
I mean, you could go two-handed if you ever took two-handed weapon or two-weapon fighting.
So,
Freedom about that shield
you
life.
identify all the magical things on him, but do you check the haversack?
Yeah, what's in there?
A lot of stuff, actually. You find a small fortune of coins and miscellaneous jewelry.
Nice.
180 platinum pieces, 800 gold pieces, and 3,000 additional gold pieces worth of rings, necklaces, and bracelets, which I'm just going to give to you
Hot
as
damn.
gold pieces.
Matt, I didn't realize I was muted. I was asking, is this chain shirt small?
It's
It
not
looks
small,
like
it's
it's
medium.
half. It looks like it's half weight on
It's
here.
Yeah,
mithril.
it's
Wait.
mithril.
Oh, it's mithril. Oh, okay. I was also asking if anyone wants it, and then I just took it because no one answered, but I was muted.
Yeah, you might as well go ahead.
Not
I mean,
for
it's
me.
definitely good for
I'm
me. Does Freedom want it?
I'm sorry. What is this?
The plus
+2
two
chain
mithril
shirt.
chain shirt?
No.
It's light armor,
That's
so I mean it's good on almost anybody. But yeah.
Yeah, it's especially light armor. That armor check is basically 0 on that thing.
I mean, I just
I
spent
mean, I can't wear
money
it. It's
on an
medium armor, so
I have.
I can't
No,
wear it
it's-
because
it's-
that's spelled.
Actually, it's light.
No,
Is it, wait, it's
light
light.
armor.
It's a chain shirt, not chain mail.
Yeah.
It's light, and technically, if you're proficient with light armor, it would still count as a step down because it's mithril.
right. You wouldn't take any
It's
penalties
a
for
very
sleeping in
light
it.
shirt.
it's literally Bilbo's shirt.
It's
Okay.
like
One of the
silk.
casters can wear that.
Well, I can't because it gives 10% spell failure, and I'm not going to roll a 10% chance to fail spells even for that, as good as it is.
Okay. In addition to
How about
the
this? Okay,
small
how about-
fortune,
I take the chain shirt +2, and then someone else can have my +1 chain shirt.
yeah, you could do that too.
Because as long as the weight's not a problem, I guess. But if the weight's a problem, then someone take the +2. I was thinking like the AC's gonna matter more on me than
mean,
on a caster.
No one else can use it anyway.
Yeah,
So
I have no
I don't know
interest
why we're
in
even
it.
arguing about this.
Yeah.
I
Leon
thought
and Barry
Barry
are
could use
small.
it.
No, they're small.
small.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm taking it. Great.
All right, works out. So, in addition to the small fortune you found in the haversack, there's also some other things in there. You see several pages of notes transcribed from what it seems to be a book.
Okay.
No interest.
I
Also,
have
this
Read Magic
armor is not
prepared today,
configured
so I'll
correctly.
use that and look through it.
Okay. Among these notes, there is
Are the
Let's
notes written in
see.
a particular language?
I believe they are one that I don't think you. Well, actually, maybe you do read it. I think so. Yeah, you read Infernal, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. there are several pages worth of notes transcribed from something that was written in Infernal. And as you read through these notes, it indicates that whoever this was believed there was an original copy of this book hidden somewhere in Kintargo, but all they managed to uncover from it were several incomplete notes. Go ahead and give me Knowledge Arcana.
By the way, these armors aren't configured right because they have an AC bonus and they also
They're
have the
probably
enhancement
not.
bonus.
They're probably not.
And I've had an extra +1 AC this entire time on my old chain shirt that I didn't know was wrong.
Oh, your armors. Oh, I thought you were talking about the items.
Well, no, it's one I got from loot.
Oh yeah, they're probably not. Absolutely, probably not.
Yeah, chain shirts have a
pretty low
+4
roll, so-
bonus, and they have a
Most
and then the enhancement is in a different
items
field.
are not configured. It's just most of them are
Okay.
just base stat stuff. If it's configured, it's because I personally handcrafted it. And you're welcome. Which. I
Well,
don't
no,
know,
I'm just saying that these have like this chain shirt I got has a 6 in the armor field and a 2 in the bonus, and so it's giving me
Yeah,
8 AC
they
when it
kinda
should
do
give
it
me
wrong
6.
there.
Then edit it. Not
So I'm just
the
saying.
item,
Well, no, I'm
just
saying you
your-
guys should watch out for that too, because I didn't realize it till now.
Yeah.
Well, I
I'll try
never
and look
like
out for it.
And I
equipped
had
the
played
armor
this
to
whole
where it
time with
auto
one.
fills numbers. I actually like. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyways, I know what my numbers are, so I go to the combat tab and I know what my numbers are, and so I think that's probably the best way
Let's
to
see, where's
go
that
about
Knowledge
it.
Arcana? Wasn't very high,
Don't
unfortunately.
rely on the items being accurate
Yep.
at all for fantasy grounds,
Okay.
because most of them are just their base stats. If they came from anything, actually, yeah.
That's interesting. You said that this had displacement, but as a
Not
third level spell.
displacement. Or no, yeah, displacement. Yeah, was one of the prepared spells.
Somebody's gonna take that handy haversack.
Okay, yeah, never mind. I saw it as a 4th level spell, but that's because it's a 4th level spell for some
Okay, yeah, so
sort
there's
of
One of
class,
the
apparently.
casters that needs to pull out things would take the handy haversack.
Yeah, there are parts of these notes that you're having trouble kind of like understanding. But you do find within these sheafs is what looks like a contract.
Okay, that's good. And I'll tell everyone I think this might be that contract, although I'll have to take some time to actually analyze it and see if it is or not. Like if it's the right
That
one,
is,
but it looks like a contract.
Fantastic.
I still don't want to let that creature go.
But of course, uh, perhaps, if we are able to solve the mystery of this contract, it wouldn't be letting it go per se, but just sending it back to its, whatever hellscape it came from, no?
But our Hell Knight won't become a Hell Knight if we do that.
Well, no, we're not sending it back. I mean, we've already decided that.
You gotta slay it.
Alright, well then I
Yeah,
don't
but I
know
mean,
what the
there might
problem
still be
is.
something useful in the contract that could help us fight it too. So
There might be, there might be
I'm
something
going to
it can
spend.
do, or
I mean, I'm probably going to spend a day, like, poring over it, trying to find something. I mean, that's something
Yeah,
I'm
that's a good
good
idea.
at.
Okay.
Then, unless this door right
But there's
here
a door,
leads
yeah.
somewhere, yeah. Then, we shall see if I can crack this door.
Yeah, there is still this stout iron door with a complex gear-like lock that bars your progress to the north.
Yeah, and I don't see a key or anything in there, and I
would like
assume
to
that he
inspect
didn't
it
have
to see
it.
if it's...
And that might be why how this guy got stuck here. Is perhaps he wasn't able to get through this door.
Well,
I don't know.
if you continue to check the body, it seems like he is clutching something in that one hand by his chest.
Oh, we hadn't gotten to that yet. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't magical though, whatever it was. So maybe it was a key.
No. Do you unclench his fist?
I break his bones.
I don't.
Yeah.
Somebody else probably will.
If Amon seems hesitant, I will volunteer to be the one that, does that.
Okay, you do. You find in that fist are 3 small keys.
Maybe it's a puzzle lock.
Seems like
Can
he
use
was
all
in
the
a
keys,
hurry to get this door, and he failed.
Ah,
I mean, he's
there
clutching above
are.
his heart. Maybe he had a heart attack.
Oh god.
I think I have a theory. There are 3 keys here, no? Perhaps each one is meant for a specific guildmaster, and this door right here, he being trapped by the flooded waters, could not escape, and since he did not have his companions to aid him, he basically stayed here until he starved and died, unable to use 3 people, and I hand one to Amon and one to Freedom, and hold one myself, to open it
Oh.
at once. And he's feeling like Sherlock Holmes right now, and I'm looking the door to see if there's any keyholes in there.
Give me perception.
All right.
What if we put the wrong key in the wrong hole?
I drink an elixir of vision, giving myself a
Ooh.
+10 bonus to perception checks.
That's pretty good.
And I will roll perception.
Ooh. Lucky 7.
Alright. With a 29, you see that the door is locked, but you don't think these keys are what open it. It seems like it is a complex combination lock
Okay.
that you're going to have to disable the device to get through. The only problem is that this requires 3 consecutive successful disable device checks to pick. And you also spot that there's a trap here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
There is a very dangerous trap. You see that you think that any attempts to force open the door or attempt to pick the lock that fails by a certain amount or more triggers several of like there's little indentations here that you think are going to release something that lances out of the door.
I will inform the others as such.
Maybe that's what he died to.
Is it?
Something lancing out of the door.
Maybe.
It is possible. I did not inspect the bones to see if there are any perforations.
But I mean, we don't have to pick the lock necessarily. We could find the combination.
Find it.
In the ledgers and other papers up there in the guildmaster's
Who
hall.
documents combinations? Those are supposed to be like secret.
Well, if you recall, that is exactly how we found the combination for the jeweled cap piece of this well, where that insectile devil manifested from.
Yeah, and you see their
There was
mistake.
the
We're
poem.
not breaking in.
What I'm trying to get at is that the password could very well be located in the ledgers or the notes here, held by
Ugh.
Bacchus.
Very
If we
well
are
then.
to be taking the rest of the day for a month to be poring over this contract, perhaps time could be devoted to looking for the password.
Ugh. I don't do paperwork. Every day boring.
I just think instead of using your fists, you are using your mind to slay devils. Isn't that an interesting idea? Just being able to think about
I use the power of freedom to slay
No
the
more.
devil.
Then free your mind and preconceptions. We shall succeed where others, now look towards Bacchus, have failed.
Freedom looks bored. He wants in. Ugh,
Right.
we just got
So
here.
am I? Right, right. Am I correct in what you said, Matt, that uh, it can be opened with like the correct combination as opposed to just trying to break it down or use disable device?
Well, disable device is how you perform the combination.
Okay, so
Well, I mean, I
it's
think if
not a
you know
matter
the
of
combination, you wouldn't need to do disable device, right? Like, that's just to bypass it. Like, if you knew the actual combination,
I suppose so.
I don't know if
but
there's
I
a way
mean
to
if
find it,
the
but yeah.
Oh,
But theoretically,
okay,
that's
I
that
was
would be the
just
other
trying
way
to
to do
figure
it.
out exactly what it was asking. Like if finding the combination would give you like a circumstance bonus to the disable device, or if there was no actual combination, you just had to be skilled.
Suppose we don't
I'm
know.
getting the impression that we're not going to be able to find it, but
Yeah.
Is it possible to
yeah.
take several 20s in a row?
Not if the chance of
Oh.
failure does something, which this does.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can we boost him? Or do we have ways to boost him? Boost his
Multiple, if people work together with disable device checks, sure.
we
I
can
mean, I
boost his
have some
charisma.
If I-
spells I could.
Do you have charisma
Disable device is a
enhancement?
dex space.
Pump up his dex, yeah.
Is it dex? Isn't it charisma
Yeah.
based skill?
Yeah, it's dex
Yeah.
based.
No, you're thinking use magic device, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, I am. Okay. Oh yeah, pump up his dex.
I was actually thinking about buying
If he's
something that would
smaller,
help with
that
that.
gives him more dex.
True.
That's true. So if I use reduce person and then somebody, casts Fox's Cunning on me, that'll give me like an additional +2 bonus since I already have a headband of intelligence. Or no, excuse me. I'm talking about dexterity, so I'd need Cat's Grace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have it.
You
I
have
could
Cat's Grace?
cast. No, but I could cast. I mean, I could cast True Skill on you and give you a +2 insight bonus on a specific skill check.
Is
Yeah,
that
not bad.
for a certain amount of
It'd last-
time or just for
It
one
lasts minutes per level, so.
round? Ooh, alright.
That would work.
Oh, I think actually though it does say it does actually say the next time you attempt a skill check, so I think it only works on one
One.
for that
Okay.
duration.
Damn.
So yeah, not as useful. It's only a level 1 spell though.
Okay. And you
It's
have
pretty
to be
weak right
trained
now.
in a skill to actually be able to assist, right?
For this one, yes. It depends on the skill.
Yeah.
But disable device specifically, yes.
Okay, so I mean we got Cat's Grace for all the checks and reduced person. So that would give me a +3 bonus. True Skill would give me an additional +2 for one. I mean,
Are we able to do it today, or do we have Cat's Grace prepared?
no, we don't have
Okay.
Cat's Grace, so I was just, instead of mathing out loud, I'll just math in my head how we can do it. But yeah, we're definitely not doing this right now. So if anybody has any suggestions about what to do, next, I think we were thinking about going upstairs to do the contract, have Amon look over the contract.
Do you have 4,000 gold?
I
Nope,
mean, I
I do not.
have about 1,000. I was gonna buy some wondrous items that would give me a +5 bonus to disable device
Trap
once I got enough money.
springers, gloves.
Oh. Are those, how much of a bonus do those?
Plus
That was good.
5 to all disabled device checks made to disarm traps. In
I
addition,
vote
grants
that,
you plus 1 luck bonus on all saving throws against traps.
Yeah. Well,
I
the thing that I was gonna grab costs significantly less than that, and the
Oh,
only difference is it doesn't give you the
Rogueler's
+1 luck bonus. But
Places.
that was a good find.
if somebody
The
stabbed Freedom with this Lawful Outsider Bane dagger, would it actually get the Bane bonus?
oh
I
shit, I think
am
it
an outsider, and I am
would.
Yeah,
lawful,
technically,
He's
yes.
so
lawful.
technically yes.
He's lawful as well.
Don't do
That's
it!
funny.
Oh boy.
No, the only way to avoid that is you need to take it yourself.
Mm.
I do actually think that Freedom should take the dagger because I mean you're even just talking about it on having a magic weapon that you can use down here. I think this is going to work better than Morningstar because it's a piercing weapon.
It's only
And
1d4.
Right, but you'll
yeah, but
Plus
if you use
get
it
an
2d6.
additional
against
plus
but
2d6
if you use it against the
plus 2,
devil,
and
and the
it'll
reason why it doesn't make sense for Caleb to use it is because he's got like power attack and things like that that are going to scale off of him using things two-handed. But you use a shield and a one-handed weapon anyway, so yeah, like I think especially when we're fighting, if we're planning to fight that devil, like you should be the one using this.
I mean, if we're gonna put magic weapon on me, the Morningstar is gonna be better.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Because it
Not
will have
against the
that
Not
devil.
better than
plus.
the Bane damage.
Well, is the
Yeah, the
Bane
Bane damage
stack with
is.
my smite?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Huh. I mean, sure, but I don't want it.
Well,
The
just for this
dagger
fight.
Like, I
is
straight up
it's
don't want it.
effectively a
I mean, use it for this. Well, why?
+3 dagger that also does 2d6 additional damage.
That's fine. I mean, we'll use this for this fight, but I would rather just sell it and buy. Like, if we're not in a hurry to do this, why don't we just sell it and then I can just
Well,
buy a more effective weapon?
This
Altogether.
dagger is going to be really useful in this campaign.
Yeah, I mean,
Considering we're gonna
if
be
you don't
fighting a
want
lot
it
of
afterwards,
outsiders.
I'll hold on to it. But
Yeah, we shouldn't sell this.
because like I can use it too. I'm not
Yeah,
good
but
at,
we could
good at
just
using
buy
it, but...
something similar. I mean, granted, we're
For half price? No. And it gets split among all the party members? No.
this were things. Never mind. Whatever. These were things I was gonna do anyways, but it's fine. We don't need to talk
We're just
about
saying
it.
we're saying that this is a very optimal weapon for this whole campaign, so there's no point selling it.
Well, I mean, I mean,
If
I'll
nobody's
hold on to
gonna
it later on. But I
use
think for
it,
this
you might as well
one
sell
particular fight, I think you should use it.
I'm fine with that. I agree, but like, I honestly think we should just sell it, get its value, and then.
I was.
No, I don't want to sell
No,
it.
definitely not.
I was saying it would be good for Barry too, because I can wield it.
Yeah,
It's
I think
obviously it's
Barry
not.
can take it then.
It,
I mean,
it
how
make
often is a
my
wizard actually gonna use it? Versus like cleric, I don't know. Seems like they would have more time to attack.
Clerics can fight.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
use it if it was a two-handed weapon, but my whole build's kind of two-handed oriented.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then I guess what are you guys gonna do with this door? Are you gonna come back to it, or
I have no idea.
yeah.
I
I'd
mean,
say
I could
come
come back to it later, and I could actually, yeah, I could come back to it later, I guess, and cast a knock on it. I don't know. Try that again. Will the same trick work twice? I think for that one, since it's actually locked, you would have to do a caster level check, and even then, I'm not sure how it would work.
well, the weird thing is that it requires 3 disable device checks. I'm not sure though. Yeah. Anyway, tell me what you guys are gonna do.
go upstairs, look at the contract.
I'll put it in the
Okay.
handy back into the handy haversack, since that should waterproof it. while it's
Yep.
in there. That'll be nice, because also I'll be able to actually take my scrolls with me again. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can find something that we might be able to use to our advantage in the contract. It's possible not that there won't be anything, but yeah.
Okay, so you guys go back up to the other level. How do you check this contract? Do you have is it like a profession that you have or any other relevant skill?
I do have profession barrister.
Okay, go ahead and roll me that.
Ooh, nice roll.
Okay. You look over it with your legal talent, and you so this contract seems to be a product of this man's research, that he had managed to conjure and bind a drowning devil named Shirshugo.
Is that its true name? Probably not.
That's it. Its name, probably not its true name, but
Yeah.
you also reveal within the contract that as part of the binding spell to hold Shirshigo in place, that the devil, the conjurer had stipulated or had put into the contract a phrase by which the devil can be cowed by causing it great pain.
Okay. So that is something that we can use. We can use that to probably.
There we go.
Yeah, that is extremely useful.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping to find. So perfect. Cool. I don't think that would be against the terms of like the Hell Knight initiation either, to like use that to cause it pain in the middle of combat. Like that's prep work is just as important as the battle itself.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Cool. I don't think we're gonna do that fight this tonight though, right? Like that'll probably be next week.
No, well, we said we'd do it tomorrow, I thought, but
Right, but I mean like in real life, because I can't
IRL
stay up
tonight.
too much. I can't
We'll
stay
see.
up too much later.
It might be next week. We'll see.
Well, I mean,
I mean,
I
what are
probably
we
only have
gonna
like 10 more minutes
do?
before I have to leave.
Well,
Wait,
I think
what?
Matt's saying that it might
Oh,
be
really?
in two weeks. Or not.
Sorry, next week. But if Pluto's only got
Okay.
10 minutes, then it's probably going to be next week. We're probably going to be concluding the book then
Because I
next
remember
week.
I mentioned I
You
have to work
worked, yeah.
tonight.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah,
work.
normally I wouldn't
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to work tonight, but I do tonight.
I was
because
all
of-
like, no, we still have an
yeah.
hour. What are you thinking?
But you know what you could do
Yeah.
before this is you could
Sell that
figure out what
dagger.
you want to do with Barzillai and the
Okay,
public appearance. In fact, you could even do that before engaging the devil.
Well, that's if we survive. I don't know.
That's if we want to do it. Yes, we could
That's
do
if we
that
want to do
before
it, yeah.
engaging the devil.
Yeah, I don't think we want to
You
do
get the
that.
feeling that you have you're probably going to need to answer or figure out what you're going to do for that situation within the week.
Ah.
Waiting more than a week will probably have repercussions.
I mean,
Maybe that is our decision.
Well, I mean, there'll be repercussions either way. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I feel like
We could always just say it. We could just decline the offer.
yeah, I have like
No.
one or two modes. Like one, we show up with a riot, or two, we don't show up at all. Because like, what is he gonna
Or-
do?
It seems like public opinion is on our side, so if we show up, or any amount of us show up, and he, springs a trap, I'm certain that any onlookers who have heard about our deeds would be quite surprised and perhaps upset with the self-called Lord Mayor.
But we also
We
don't want
could.
him to look good to the people by like meddling us. Like,
Which is why you would make, or myself would make, the louder proclamation de discrediting Barzilai's fake olive branch, and is basically taking credit for our good deeds by saying that he approves of them.
so
Whoever
you want to call him out
I, for one,
on the spot?
we we
Okay.
in front of the entire crowd, because it seems that the people of Kintargo, they are heartened by our deeds, and if we are to do this thing, accept these accolades, I say we speak the truth right there in a public forum. I could perhaps get my friend, he could provide some stirring background music.
Hmm.
We could. I mean, it doesn't have to be necessarily in person, right? We could issue something writ, like put a perhaps a flyer or something, mass produce it.
Oh, counter flyer him? Hell yeah! Flyer over his
Our own
flyers.
proclamation.
This is Portland. Let's go.
Have our own proclamation discrediting or explaining our stance on why we're not going to meet with Thrun, not viewing his rules illegitimate.
Hmm.
I think we need to issue the Emancipation Proclamation to free the city from the Barzilai.
I like a Petit Bear's suggestion, as biting as it would be to have just the written word uh, defaming him, as he has so recently proclaimed that poetry is not allowed.
I mean, I do like
I mean,
going in with a crowd so that everybody can see me. If that helps anybody decide.
Of
Yeah.
course, I am all for the idea of being there in person and loudly declaring our civil disobedience, as it were.
I mean, if somebody wants to go there in person, like
I think freedom is
I'll
quite
back them
skilled
up,
with
Be
working with
just
but
be ready to
crowds.
flee.
Maybe we can
yeah,
also
just I'm
start like a
expecting trouble.
protest to restore the opera house.
We
You
and
guys could do that.
spread word, get a protest organized and ready to unfurl our banners, as it were, just before we uh, uh, accept his congratulations. Get an underground movement started, perhaps in secret.
I like that. I'll make the banners.
The problem is what rhymes with opera when you're trying to come
Stopera.
up with your
It doesn't matter.
stopera
If you have enough glitter,
for
it'll
occupying the
fix
opera.
anything.
We
We
have
can
a
have
I
it
plot.
like
to
the
where
Thrun must go, get him out of Kintargo.
what we could do
But you
is
rhyme and go
have
and go.
everybody
You may
have
not be able
everybody
to
show
read,
up,
but you have
have everybody that wants to show up to the like the what's that called? Like the
We need another
thing
protest.
where yeah, another protest, have them wear raven masks.
to keep
Hmm.
their anonymity.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then make
we
it
should
to where
bring
we
doves.
can kind of
Wait, is that what he likes? He
kind
likes
of
doves, right?
Uh,
have like a
he does
like
not
the
like
for
doves, and it is one of the outlawed pests.
I feel like a ravens would be even better. Like releasing like actual ravens into the sky
Yeah, but he
to
banned
signify.
doves.
He banned all flying creatures, or a lot of flying creatures, but I'm pretty sure
Oh,
ravens would be on that list too. All creatures that can spy, basically, and ravens are notorious for like people spying.
I mean, if you shrink this one here enough, he can spy pretty good. He's looking at Leon.
I'd say let's just send him a silver raven, but it's a little. I don't want to lose that,
No,
and
if
I
we
think
wanted,
you could get tracked with those. If
we
someone
wanted, I
captured it and
can,
then sent it right back to us, they could track us with it.
Probably.
I could probably contact him using the Whispering Wind spell.
Okay. Wait, why?
Like
Who
if
are
we
we trying
needed,
to
if we
contact?
wanted, if you wanted to talk to, if you wanted to send a message directly to Thrune without actually meeting him in person, we wouldn't need to use the Silver Raven to do that, which would be dangerous because it probably would just never, he just wouldn't send it back to us. You just keep it. But we use Whispering Wind, then I mean he wouldn't be able to respond. I don't think.
I'd rather just
Whispering
show up
Wind.
with a mob than.
At least not
Show
directly.
up with
No.
everybody that like all of our teams.
Yeah.
And well, maybe not all of the teams like visual, like maybe the Fushi sisters gonna be like hidden.
Wait, we can do
and,
an
like,
illusion spell and make the mob look bigger? What? Huh?
yeah, you gotta remember too that he's gonna have if I mean if
We'll
I was
put
him, I'd have
giants
all
in the
my
mob
freaking
and
people
then
too.
enlarge me and.
So think about this though. He's like, "Hey, I want to reward you guys for helping the city," and we show up with a mob to protest. Like, what is that? That
That
doesn't make
is a
sense.
big middle finger to him. No, Leon's gonna give a good
Yeah, but does
speech
that
about
make us
look
look
how
like the bad
he's.
guys?
No, we're going to let him get to the point where he's gonna try to take the credit, and then Leon's gonna be like, "Aha!" and then give a speech about.
I don't understand.
Or you will.
It's like
Or I will, I guess. I don't know.
he
About
said he wanted to reward us.
Right, and he's trying to take credit for our good deeds, and our good deeds are only because of
I
his
guess
faults.
maybe.
So we're gonna call
I mean, we
him
could
out.
have a speech that Leon wrote, I suppose, but I do feel like you or I are is
Oh
would be
yeah,
a
I
better
can totally give the speech.
able to deliver it. Like I think we're better public speakers.
In character, absolutely, he can give the best speech ever. In person, no, fuck that. I don't do speeches, so.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
Well, I'm just thinking it's the
Yeah.
charismatic orators, like that's kind of
Well, I have the circlet of persuasion, and then I have leadership as well to influence.
because I feel like
yeah.
it's probably one of those things where if you're like trying to sway the crowd, you're probably making a diplomacy check.
Maybe. And then we are going to turn it into a restore the opera house because he's been living in the opera house, and that's not cool. So those are the reasons why we're gonna turn it into.
Okay.
I mean, do you disagree?
I'm good with that.
Do you, no. Do you think something else should happen?
I think we might be escalating things a little bit quickly, but
Well, that's the point.
We can also go to some of our advisors and see what they think about it, like Octavio.
yeah, I think
what
that's
he
a good
would do,
idea.
Sure.
Because
That's true. Getting some input from a couple of our advisors might make sense.
Octavio probably knows how to play the game.
Yeah, probably.
Are you sure?
this is like
He
the
did
this
get
is like the first
caught.
time.
Right?
This is the first time that
No, he didn't.
Thrune has
actually.
even acknowledged
I mean, he
was
us
ran
hiding.
away.
at
Oh, he
all.
ran
Yes,
away.
that's true. What Grim said. Barzillai Thrune has not at any point acknowledged the rebellion or that you guys are a thing. This is the first time that he has done that.
Yeah.
It's basically he just said, "I see you guys. The ball is in your court right now." Like that's how I see it. Like
and then I'm gonna
he's
show him
he's
that I
waiting
know
for
how to
us to
dribble,
do it.
and I'm gonna go.
Yeah, he's waiting for us to mess up or make our move, basically.
There's also merit in what Caleb said too, in that Octavio would be a good source of counsel because Octavio has actually talked to him in person.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay, so we know what we want to do. We'll talk to Octavio, get some advice, and we'll fight the demon, and
The
then
devil?
the devil, yeah. And then we'll figure out what to do with Barzillai, based on what our friends tell us, what they think.
Uh, Sounds good. I agree. Well, since
Okay.
I think Pluto has to leave soon,
Yeah, if he's
Matt,
Yeah.
leaving.
if you're willing to leave Fantasy Grounds open for a little bit longer, just in case some people want to do like shopping or adding
Yeah,
a
I can
spell
do
to
that. I just need to give you
Shopping?
guys
We have
some,
Spell it.
money?
a little bit of XP.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll
we
just
did
do.
get some money.
Hey, you guys got money.
I guess, okay, yeah, I spent money on the +1 weapon, so that's why I don't have that much. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Barry saving money.
yeah.
I've been using some of my money to like do some crafting.
But if you guys
scrolls.
have
Add
noticed,
spells to your spell
the
book.
game is giving you guys quite a bit of wealth here in this
Mhm.
Yeah.
part of the book. There's a lot of
Yeah.
wealth here in the second book. It's just at the end.
One other thing I'm thinking I might do, because today I have that empty level 3 slot. I might be able to cast planar, was it planar inquiry, and I could like actually maybe try to gather some extra planar information.
Okay, so I can only give you guys XP for the one thing you fought, the
Yeah.
Right.
For the
the
octopus
devilfish.
thing.
Yay.
Yeah, the octopus thing. But there will be quite a bit of experience once you guys tackle these other things on your plate.
Yeah, there's a lot of XP looming on us
Yeah.
right now that I can see.
All right. Well, I don't have anything to buy it, so I will talk to you guys next week, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta get going. So
Alright.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah, take care, everybody. Next week,
fortunately,
though.
I don't have to work next Saturday. This is just a one-time thing. So
And Secrets game this
Yep,
tomorrow?
no worries, Pluto.
We are, yeah.
so yeah. Good night.
Okay, good.
Alright, see ya.
Yep, good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. I'll leave Fantasy Grounds open for a bit.
Alright, thanks.